Watch this.
Next, football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feels like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hugs, putting in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach Carter still on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. Jay Mack and Swaggy Wick, rocking the gear, it's so clean.
Big guys and go easy, off the easy, push easy. When my steppers are special kids, making picks is so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All our fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about their club. We do it for the dub.
We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, #1 high school podcast starring Pat Oteezy, Jeremy McGinnis, Whitfield Roderick, Coach Carr, and Ron Riser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the #1 talk show. Speak out.
The Dub, baby. You heard it first. The Dub.
What up? What up?
Luke.
What it do?
What up,
Hey,
fellas?
Hey, we in this thing, getting ready for the apocalypse. Got my fans ready. Get to watch.
You ready?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, I'm telling you, that's when that COVID shot gonna come into play. Everybody gonna turn into zombies.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, everybody gonna be walking looking crazy. We ready for it. But before we, before we hit the apocalypse, then, we're gonna have a little show anyway.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah, we have a show.
We gonna have a show anyway, man. Hey, Saturday night, man, I'm feeling good, man. We got the homie coming. We got HTown Special tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got the homie
Oh
coming.
yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
Third Ward, man. He
Third
bring us,
one special, man.
yeah, he didn't bring us no Frenchies. He didn't bring us no trail burgers. But we gonna bring them on in.
Hopefully
I
I'm
don't
in
know how I
H-Town
feel
in 2
about
months or
that,
so,
J
man. I
Mac.
want to go to H-Town bad, just to eat. I want to go to H-Town just to eat.
That's it, dog. That's why I can't wait to go when Sock play North Shore. I'm gonna have to make that trip because I'm just going to eat. I'll show up at the game at I'm sure up at the game at halftime, but I'm going to eat. But yeah.
Yeah, we gotta eat, man. We gotta go down there and eat, man.
That's it, man. We're gonna go down here and kick it with my hand. I see my man Peter. That's my H-Town guy. He down there. I know he's
What
gonna
up, Peter?
continue to get down there. So we going down there, man. And before I bring Coach on, I got a little question. Oh man, I was I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna bring him in. I follow me and him follow each other on Twitter. We talk a lot on Twitter. And but what y'all think of the women's game, man? Y'all think of the undefeated South Carolina, who I don't know how they got overlooked. It's like people had like they like that was a big deal.
Yeah, man. See, 38-0. They went undefeated. Ooh, man. And they did it style, man.
Hey, well, what was you expecting, man? Like, wasn't nobody gonna beat them. All this was a race up to see who was gonna be the first loser. And Dawn Staley a goat, man. She national player of the year, national coach of the year, like gold medalist. Like she is like, I mean, I think we witnessing with her is probably one of the greatest.
She the standard, man.
Yeah. Yeah, since Pat Summit, Gino and Gino.
Yeah, Gino on his way out. That's what I'm trying to say. Coach Tyler was kind of hating on Dunn, man. He was hating on Dunn's greatness. But I get on him later. But he was kind of hating on the sister. But before we do, let me bring in our guest, man. Let's bring in the home, man. Coach Thomas from Houston Yates. Now he a beast
Oh
Texas.
yeah, but I ain't big on Dino.
What's up, Coach? Can you hear? You can't hear him? Ah,
Yes, sir.
we can't hear you, Coach. Hey, go out, come back in.
No, we can't hear you, Coach. That's probably because we can't hear you, Coach.
Coach, go out, log our way out and come back in.
You said shit. He tired of these Dallas people.
Willow did that. Willow was giving them a hard time.
He said things don't never work out when he come up north.
Well, Willow is the biggest bully out here, man. He just gave that man hard. You missed it, B-Rod. Willow wouldn't even say hello to the man before he went to 63. Carter put 63.
I
Yeah,
said,
man.
what's up
It
to him,
must.
Coach?
Yeah, we got to talk to
Listen,
Coach. 'Cause he's a Yates alumni too, right? J Mac.
No, he's from. That's what he gonna tell. He's actually from East Texas.
he from Lufkin.
He's from Lufkin.
Hey,
Yeah.
from Lubbock.
Let me see if I got him back. You got your back, Coach?
There you go. There you go. What up, Coach?
Yeah, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah. All right, man.
Go
We
here,
good
Coach.
now.
What's happening, Coach?
Man, you got it, man. Appreciate y'all having me on.
Anytime, Coach. Anytime, man. Thanks for blessing us.
Yes, sir, man. We need
Yes,
to get
sir.
some of
Yes,
that H-Town
sir.
up in here, man. But you know, like we was talking with,
No,
before you couldn't come on, right? What you think? I know you watched the game, man. What you think of that championship women's game?
man, the women's game, I don't know if it's we just start, really paying attention to it like that, but it's just a more exciting brand to me. The knock on women's hoops was it was boring. Let's just be honest. Um, but we've
Right.
always had, women that could hoop back in the day. Shamika Holslaw at Tennessee, to Maya Moore at UConn. Now you have Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, uh, women of that stature, and South Carolina. What can you say about them? They cemented their place as a dynasty. So Don Stanley and that crew. It was an exciting brand of basketball, and I think women's basketball is in a good place right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And it was entertaining. I ain't gonna lie, the matchups had just really been good. And
It was
even
good, man.
I followed the girls' high school playoffs, man. It was some really good games that just went in the girls' high school play. So I'm gonna be honest, man. Girls basketball is coming a long way, and hopefully people catch on and they realize that it ain't just guys. It ain't
Yeah,
just the guys, especially in college, because all the good players don't stick around. So they don't even stick around to develop into great players. They do their year and they gone.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
why. Right. That's why women's college basketball is so good. Those women, they're staying 3 to 4 years. They're developing, and the game is good. You watch them games, watch them women play. Those games be competitive,
Mm-hmm.
and they can shoot. Man, those those games be good, man. I was highly impressed. I watched the whole game today. I was highly impressed, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing what women's basketball for next season. So I'm looking forward to it, man. No, it was a good season for college hoops for sure.
Well, and they play a fundamental brand of basketball that, on the men's side, we get so caught up
Right.
in the dunking, the all those things. But if you're a fan of basketball, women's basketball is where it's at. If you just appreciate basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. So, Coach, other than the appreciation for women's basketball, man, I want you to catch us up until your time to Yates, and then we'll get there, man. But just kind of give us your background, and how you got up to this point.
Man, I'm born and raised. I'm from Lufkin, Texas. Played on some great football teams back in the day. I graduated back in 2007. Um, I left there and went to Oklahoma State for baseball. I finished up playing baseball, football at Southern Arkansas. And I got my first coaching gig down in Conroe, Texas. I went from Conroe to Lubbock, Marshall High School, and then I got over to Yates. I applied for the job, went in for an interview, and July the 5th of 2022, I ended up with the job at Yates.
Oh wow! So you was at Marshall with Mathis, right?
Yes, I was with Coach Mathis at Marshall.
So what is that like, man? Just being up on the Mathis, man. Was that because you probably was a really really young coach at that time? What was it, about late 20s?
Right, you probably just starting out.
Yeah, I was 28, I think 28, 29 when I went to Marshall with Mathis. But Mathis makes you get out of your comfort zone. He's a stickler for all the little things. He made me a more detailed coach and appreciate the little things that go into running a program and just coaching. He's gonna call you out if you're not doing your job or he think you're not doing it up to par. So you always had to bring your A game every day with him, and I appreciate him for that because it made me a better coach. And if you don't like to be called out or you don't like grinding every day, then those type of coaches aren't for you. But obviously I wouldn't be sitting in this seat today if I didn't take that and incorporate it into what I do. So I thank him for that. I appreciate him for it.
Oh yes sir, yes sir. And he definitely you his guy because he made sure he let us know when we saw him at the Carter game this year. That that's my guy. Now he was
Yep.
like us, all kind of looking kind of in amazement at the game.
I knew that would come up,
Yeah, but he did say yeah.
But I do want to know, man, because after coming like that, like it was a tough game. Uh, but you guys turned the season around. You finished the season 8-2, make the playoffs. Was it a come to Jesus meeting on the bus ride, or because you don't seem like you like Max? Like Max is very very, what's the right word for it? Like he's very animated.
He's a very intense guy.
He's very intense,
Yeah.
and he don't mind a little he don't mind a little face to face talk.
Yeah. Well, man, my big thing was that for me that was one game. I knew the type of team we could be. I mean, we didn't, go out and show that day. But I would be going away from our core values and our team slogan, which is us versus us. We control what we control. So that game, we left it in Dallas. We didn't worry about it anymore. We didn't talk about it anymore. We didn't even watch the film from it. Because it was that bad. So we moved on. We focused on us and control what we control, which is our effort, our energy, and things like that. And we moved on the next week, and we got the ball rolling. Obviously, yes, we had a meeting, but at the same time, the type of kids we have, if you go in there and say this and say that, they'll quit on you because a lot of their situations at home and such things, play a part in to how you have to talk to them and raising men, you just basically teach them, take one to the chin and move on. But the beauty of football, you get a game next week. So we took care of business 8 straight weeks after that.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Coach Carr, you got something?
I think I did, but I think he kind of answered it. Yeah, I don't have nothing right now, Coach. Oh yeah, I do. Hey, so what was that conversation like with Mathis after that game?
I mean, he basically in so many words just told me basically what I just said. Just flush it, say what you need to say to your coaching staff or your kids, and go from there. Because when we ran Marshall, Mathis first year, we started 0-4, and went on a 7-game win streak from there. And like I said, we had a come to Jesus meeting, and from there we took off. So like I said, when he kind of related back to that time that we had there, and kind of reminded me it's not the end of the world, but you control what you do going forward.
Now, how do like you from Lufkin, Texas, fit into the third ward, man?
Oh man, it's a culture shock for me. Like, I mean, I pretty much blend anywhere, but I'm not a big city guy. Lufkin, Texas is about 20, 35,000 people. And now you're in the, media capital of Texas, the biggest city in Texas. But for me, I go to work and I go home. I don't really do a lot of, nightlife, going out, things of that nature. So for the transition for me is not hard. It's just dealing with different personalities and way we do things from country compared to city.
What about the kids? Like coming from the country to dealing with a whole another
city kid.
Yeah.
Right. The kids kids are kids everywhere you go. But the kids here are you have to handle them a different type of way. Like where we're from, country style, it's you kick them in the tail and you can yell, you can do all that, and they respond to that. But you see those kids from when they are in elementary all the way up to you. These type of kids in inner city, they can bounce school to school, and they're not used to that style of coaching. So any good coach can change up his coaching style. So that's basically what I did. I became more of a support them before I try to challenge them, and that was a thing that I realized it worked because we butt heads early because I was trying to bring the style that I knew, but I had to adjust to the kid compared to just what I wanted to do.
Hey, so Coach, here's another question I have for you. Houston coaches in the city.
Mm-hmm.
We can't think of one that's like, oh my God, they pop and they do it year in and year out. Why is that? Why is it inner city Houston is so far behind than the rest of the state?
I mean, resources play a big part of that. Facilities play a big part of that. Our athletic department are doing the best they can to a certain degree. They have their hands tied in a lot of things, but a lot of kids are going to suburban areas and makes it hard because you kind of have to work with what comes to you per se. Like, I'm not saying we have terrible kids. That's not what I'm saying. But we don't get a lot of the 4-star and 5-star kids that want to come to the inner city. So you have to coach every day and you have to build and work from the ground up. And it's a challenge, but I can go into depth about, I mean, for me, like most people don't understand, like I teach class. We don't see our kids every day. Like, you don't have trainers like on command like a lot of schools. And so it makes a big difference when we're seeing our kids 2 days a week and teams we're playing are, seeing their kids 5 days a week. That's a big difference.
Hold on, Coach. Hold on. Are you saying that y'all only are practicing 2 days a week?
So we practice every day, but the athletic period for my school, I don't see my kids but Tuesday, Thursday, and every other Friday for athletic period.
Oh, okay, on the schedule, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. It's a block.
I got you. Yeah.
But compared to, we play a school like El Campo and things of that nature, they're seeing those kids 5 days a week. I mean, that makes a difference in development of an athlete.
Yeah. So now is it that they're not taking football serious? Right? Like, so is it in the inner city Houston, do they not care about sports and then what it does to a community and also what it does for the student athlete?
I wouldn't say they don't care. I just think that it's so many schools. It's the biggest district in the state. you have so many schools and resources have to be allocated to so many different schools.
How many high schools do y'all have?
I know for football we have 23 that play football.
Okay, DISD got 22.
Okay.
So it ain't. You feel me? You know
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm saying? Like, is it something where you know it? Coaches win games. You know what I'm saying? Administration wins championships.
Right.
Right? Do you think vertically integrated from the top down that their priority? Like, we say what we want to say. We gonna always say what we want to say.
Mm-hmm.
But do they actions align with what they're saying? That's going to help give you the best opportunity to be successful.
I think we are headed in the right direction. Because like I said, this is only my second year. Based on what I've heard from all the other coaches, it's gotten better even from 5 years ago till now. So I think they're headed in the right direction. But with us getting hit with this, state takeover, that kind of put a delay in, a lot of the plans that they had going forward.
Oh, the state took over the city of Houston ISD.
Yes, sir. We
What happened with that? Like,
Oh, well, no wonder y'all bad at football.
like,
hey man, we we got schools that
so
represent
how does that
HTown.
work?
So the state came over this summer and obviously took over due to, academic performance and things of that nature. So that's just what we have to deal with right now.
Man, that's
Right.
like it's a mess.
It's terrible, man.
I
Right.
mean, now I gotta ask you, coach. I just gotta ask you. Like, what is your side of the ball? What side of the ball did you coach?
Man, I coach. I'm an offensive guy, but I coach everything, to be real with you. Because my first year, I mean, I got there so late, I didn't have a lot of coaches. So I was calling offense, calling defense, calling special teams. So it's one of them deals where coaching at different spots, I was always that coach that, I was interchangeable. I didn't mind coaching linebackers, receivers, to running backs, to DBs. I've coached pretty much everything. So I feel like that also prepared me for this seat that I'm sitting in now, due to the way things were set up within, the situation I'm in, that you have to kind of do a little more than, most head coaches. But you can't, nobody cares about that. They just care about, did you win or did you lose?
Absolutely, coach. Yeah, that's the word of sports. Now, I do say like Houston Lamar. Now, are they getting a little better treatment because they're a magnet school? I know they can get kids from everywhere they're a magnet school, but are they going through the same like tribulations that you going through?
We're actually a magnet school as well, but Lamar has kind of been relevant in HISD for a while now. So Coach Lindsay has built his program up over there. I think he does a great job, and he gets kids in there and he gets to develop his kids, because everything is based on how the school wants to do things. It's not the athletic department that says, okay, you get your kids twice a week and he gets his kids 5 days a week. That's just school based. So I think the campus setup over there is different than ours, that kind of helps athletics a lot more.
Administration.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I would think I would ask you, maybe I shouldn't ask you. I don't know if you could give a, but I just feel like, do you think principals should be over? Is the principal over that type of decisions and stuff?
Yeah, I mean the
That
principal
decide,
runs the campus.
That's for AD.
I don't think it's AD. Because I think AD want athletics to have their kids every day.
Right.
The principal is over running his or her school. Our principal, we have a great principal. Miss Square she's great, but this is her first year, so she walks into the takeover as well. So the priority is fixing the school right now. Is fixing the school first. she cares about athletics because she played athletics. She's a Jack Yates alumnus, but she just has to have the time going forward to do the things that it takes to run a successful athletic program.
But you know, Coach, the thing that's crazy about that is, which is kind of baffles me when it comes to administrators and educators.
Mm-hmm.
Um, your football program, your athletic program is going to set the tempo for the whole school. So if you have a school that's winning, your athletic department is thriving, it's going to get you better people. It's contagious, right? Winning is contagious. It's going to increase the morale. It's going to keep people excited year long. You know what I mean? It's going to keep people out the hallways. It's going to lead to less disciplinary problems. Like it sets the foundation for everything you need in order for your school to grow academically.
100%.
Right.
Yeah, that's. I ain't gonna lie, Coach. I mean, you kind of hit me with the bomb on that one. And
Yeah.
I already heard that Houston ISD had their problem. I didn't know that, but I almost think it's almost like how long to because we just saw Coach Dodd, Todd Dodd go. He got a job up here in DFW,
Mm-hmm.
and he was able to take head coaches from teams and make them offensive defensive coordinator. So I gotta ask you, man. I mean, being where you at, man. Like, how long before we see Coach Thomas? Coach Thomas, Coach Thomas might have to, take a step back to go take 2-3 steps forward.
Man, honestly, like I said, I go day by day on that, because all that being said, and all the negative that we could talk about, we had a really good season, and the program from day one I got it to now has a complete 180. So I'm doing what needs to be done. So what I set out to do, we are doing in the midst of it. And being a young coach like myself, you have to take a chance and bet on yourself and come somewhere like this to get that opportunity and show you can do it. And from there, you win with it. Your options open up, but at the same time, as he spoke on, more kids in the city see what you're doing. Everybody understands, that boosts the morale. It boosts enrollment. It boosts academics. It keeps those kids out of the hallway. And those are the things that I care about. And that's where we're at on that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry, Jermaine.
No, well, I was just saying that makes sense, but I was just kind of wondering about that. But go ahead. I'll pick up with my question after.
I know what you're saying. You good.
Well, I mean, and it kind of sucks, man. But I just think, for you, man. I mean, you are at a school that still to this day has a name. You know what I mean?
100%.
And for you, it's about winning, man. You know what I mean? Like once you get that program to where y'all really, don't get it to where you want it to get it to. I mean, I think you're gonna get any kids you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, what you're doing and what you have done so far is to be committed, and I can only imagine where you're going from here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think you prime, man. Plus, you're in a good area, man. And at the end of the day, once you get some willow in your life, shit get a lot easier for you.
It does, and and programs like SOC have proven that with the right coaches and kids and administration, it can be done. Like you just can't say because we're in the inner city, it can't
Right.
be. Like it's possible. They proven that.
And it's been done there. Where you at? You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like it's been done where you are, where your feet are. So I feel the same way, Coach, man. I just think that at the end of the day, I think you kind of caught up in a situation where academically they're not going to necessarily give you the resources that you need, because they're so locked in on getting free from the state, I guess.
Right.
But if you want to play your part, man, turn that athletic department around and watch what your school do. But it's funny though, man. So what classes do you teach? How many classes do you teach today?
I have 2 PE classes a day.
Two PE.
Yes, and you know I
Oh
do
hell, coach, you ain't.
Hey, and listen, I got the lesson plan.
I thought you had 2 math classes or some shit.
Oh, you dealing with these man.
You got, we gotta do. I gotta handle lesson plans and everything, man. All that.
Yeah, I hear you, coach. We're gonna run the first 10 minutes, then we're gonna hoop the next 50.
Hey man, he ain't the same, Willow. He can't throw out the ball and say let's play dodgeball and all that.
He didn't hear me when I said the state took over, man. They watching everything.
Yeah.
So
shout out, Coach. Coach Dodd over at South Lake. That's the homie, Coach Riley Dodd. He called you Lufkin Fine. So, and you have a man, Coach Jack, give you a shout out on Twitter. So you got some people, you got some good folks that think that, and you got Coach Mathis that think you're a real bright young head coach. So you got the right people behind you, man. I believe in you. Don't listen to Will, man. I know Coach of Pee Wee and I said Pee Wee PE. And UGA's probably ain't the easiest because you got to have a lesson plan. Yeah. I already know how it is in the city, man. Them kids, they ain't just coming in eager to.
Hey, it is what it is. Hey, Coach Dodge ain't over there coaching, teaching PE, so it don't matter.
Stop.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Coach Jackson ain't coach. Listen, Coach Jackson ain't coaching PE.
Coach Jackson ain't coaching PE.
Right.
Shit, I don't care, Coach. You got to sit there in that classroom, sit in your little chair, and watch them little kids running around. So, what do you make them do now that the state done taken over? So, what is a PE class supposed to look like?
Well, we to not get too deep into that. I have to follow that lesson plan. I'll leave it at that. We don't just get to just roll the ball out every day, because they will pop up in there. If you're not following that lesson plan, you're gonna have some problems.
So if you say you got to do 25, like, okay, so what does that lesson plan look like, Coach? So, you know, since it ain't rolling the ball out there, you got to have like different games they got to play every day, or you got to teach them how to stretch or something. I mean, what you got?
Coach ain't gonna ever come
right now. Nah, he good. Right now, we're doing fundamentals of basketball. Like,
okay.
You go through your stretches, and then now you go from your list of whatever is on your lesson plan for what you're doing for basketball, for learning vocabulary, learning, what to do within the game. Everybody in the class, girls, boys, and for me, one of my classes, I have the special services kids, so I have to go sit in on those R's as well.
So do you ever had line up in different coverages while you're in practice?
I'm assuming the players don't take PE.
Hey, listen, I'm scouting PE for athletes every chance I get. So yes, we have played football. Just
Man. Hey man, my homie Pete, man, he over here, he fighting for you. He said, I'm trying
to good, man. I like it.
Hey, he can fight for you all you want. And he know me and him had this talk about the best coaches in DFW. You know what I'm saying? So eventually you're gonna have to come on up north, coach. I mean, I ain't saying leave the job. I am, but I ain't saying it, but I am. Coach.
Hey man,
The best coach is in
hey,
DFW.
I got listen to me, man. I gotta go to work tomorrow. They gonna see this.
Coach, listen, I ain't trying to get you fired. I'm trying to tell your administration they need to give you the support you need to be great. J Mac wants you to get up here and come coach Sunset and Addison. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying be where your feet at, coach. That's all I'm saying.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, if the seat just don't happen to move up north, you gonna be up north. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what y'all think. That's
That's all I'm saying, because we just want you. We want you to be great, coach. That's
all.
all we saying.
I
Hey,
appreciate it. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
and it ain't, anytime I see a great coach and they not in DFW, then I feel like they should be in DFW. So that's just me, because I feel like that's where
Right.
we run football already, but we run everything. I mean,
Yeah, we run everything. All sports run through
Yeah.
DFW because, and that's why we just want you to come up here. Yeah, listen, you already, Trent Early, coach.
Man, I graduated with Trent early.
Trent is my guy, man. That's my dude. We always beefing though. We used to work together at the University of Texas with Strong.
Okay.
So that's my guy. And he talks so. Listen, you from Lufkin, coach. And Lufkin used to have, well, used to still do, have killers on top of killers on top of killers. Like, explain that to me. Like, tell me what it was like growing up in that culture at Lufkin. You know what I'm saying? Playing. Did you play with Dez?
Dez played with me.
Okay, see that? Coach, there you go. Go ahead, talk your shit, coach. Talk your shit. Go ahead.
Talking, coach.
Yeah, go
We
talking. Go
gonna get
ahead. Go
that.
ahead.
Like I said, I tell everybody that Dez played with me. I was on varsity first, but we all know about Dez. But we had kids like Reggie McNeil, Javorsky Lane. You had cats like McKenna Dixon, Kiki QT, Reggie McNeil. I've already said him, but I mean, I was at a program where we went 39-3 when I was in high school. So
Mm,
all I know is winning, and
mm,
that put into me from a young age. Watching those guys that came before me. Our head coach John Outlaw, I mean, one of the most legendary coaches in the state of Texas and Arkansas. And what he built was special, and it was one of those deals where we knew the tradition and we wanted to protect the tradition, and that's something that stayed with me for life. I do this at Yates. It's like, yeah, people can say what they want to say about you, but if you believe it, that's on you, and you can be winners as well, because that's just what we did. All I know is winning, and that's what I'm going to do if I'm doing it. I don't like losing.
So, coach, in that culture, man, and especially Lufkin, they say it's 35,000 people town, right? So everybody knew who the killers was growing all the way up through. So you knew what your classes and what your kids looked like. Like that was a plus being in that type of environment in those small town cities, right? But when
100.
you go down to Houston Yates, now you're dealing with kids that can come from all over and do a lot of different things. That camaraderie, and you said that you had to learn your kids to do things differently. What are some of those things, or some of the advices that you can give to coaches that's out there listening now who get put in that same situation? What would be the first thing you would tell them? Don't do this.
That's a good question. Um, my thing is for me is the type of kids I have is I don't expect them anymore. I don't expect them anymore to like. Let's talk about Yates. Like Yates, we spoke on earlier, the tradition, the history, and things of that nature. So that's all we kept throwing at the kids was the tradition of Yates, who you're following, and all those things. Well, that doesn't work with the kids I have. So I, we had to develop a deal where now it's like, let's create our own history. Let's create our own tradition, and let's start from there. Let's build from there, because they would check out anytime you start talking about 1985, the first inner city program to win a state championship, the 90s, all the PVIL championships. That didn't work. So that was my deal. Was basically don't keep throwing the history in their face. Focus on now, and put it into a way of, you can create your own legacy within the history that's already here.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, you always got to be careful not to chase ghosts. Right.
Right.
They're ghosts for a reason. Right. They no longer exist.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But the thing is, particularly with a school like Yates, you can always look up 45 and look at a school like Mach.
Mm-hmm.
Same era, same generation, same situations. Right. You know what I
Right.
mean? Can we pull from that? Absolutely. But it's beautiful that, because I always say, man, it's never about me versus you. Like, you or you. You gonna do whatever you do. I just got to be the best at what I am the moment I meet you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And as long as I'm the best at what I am the moment I beat you, chances are I'm gonna beat you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that it's beautiful how you kind of keep your kids and understanding that, building our own destiny, our own dynasty, our own culture. You know what I mean? It's really and truly about that culture and how you groom them kids and get them in a situation where they believe that it's truly about them.
Mm-hmm.
When the inmates run the asylum culture, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? People often say you never should let the inmates run the asylum. Man, when them kids are on it or running that program the way that you want to, you got something beautiful. So for them
Mm-hmm.
to respond like that, I'm only going to be excited to see what you guys do moving forward, man.
Right. And
So that's pretty dope.
you have to let them be them, and you just guide them along the way. Don't try
Yep,
to turn into what you think they should be. Let them be them, and it's up to you to make the necessary adjustments to help them, because we've
correct.
been there, we've done that. So it's all about guidance. It's that simple.
Yeah, yeah. I always say if you got a kid that loves to talk noise and he gets better as he go along. I mean, when I was an interim at Morgan, like our coach wouldn't let them our kids talk noise, but when I took over, I was like, man, talk all the noise you want to. And you would see kids like you know what I'm saying, like make a play and he'll talk his noise and he'll look at me and I'll be like, man, talk your shit. And he'll
Yep.
keep talking, and the next thing you know, the next 7, 8 plays, he pop, 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 pop. That's confidence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll find out the people who talk noise who can't back it up because they get caught in situations very early. You know what I'm saying? The kids who understand that confidence and what they believe in and how they moving and the way that they moving is a special thing because it helps your team, not overall confidence, but it helps for the discipline of your team and it helps your team to be able to check itself as it moves along. So that's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah.
Player led teams. I love it. I love being a
Yeah.
players coach.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're going to teach them respect and all that, character, all those buzzwords, whatever you want to say. But player led team win. It's that simple.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, Coach, tell us going into next year. Uh, who are some of the players that we probably should just kind of listen for coming out of Houston Yates?
We have a tight end named Jordan Andrews. He's a top 10 tight end in the state. Cool story about Jordan. When I got here in July, Jordan in 2022, Jordan was playing right tackle. He was playing right tackle when I got here. And speaking of, listening to your players, Jordan approached me when I got here. It was like, Coach, I know, you want me to play tackle. That's what I've been playing. But, can you let me, look at tight end? Once we get into the season and you kind of get things going, can you let me? So we kind of tried him out on scout team, just playing around. And he's out there killing people at tight end. And long story short, Jordan went from a kid that nobody knew at right tackle to now he has 18 offers as a tight end. He's a top 10 tight end in the state.
Oh wow! What class is it?
He's a 2025 kid.
Okay.
I bet you listen to Jordan from here on out.
Hey, everything he say. Everything he
What number
say.
was he, Coach? What number was he?
I couldn't hear you.
What number was he this year?
He was number 7.
Okay, I remember.
Oh, okay. I remember him. Yeah,
He
yeah.
was number
I
7.
remember number 7. Who's number 3, Coach?
That was our running back, Chris
Okay.
Brown. Chris
Okay.
Brown can go well. He's a 2026 kid. We also have a kid named JD Wallace. He'll be a 2026 receiver, safety type kid. All 3 of those kids, you should hear about them in the future coming out of Yates.
Hey, tell us about your preseason schedule, Coach.
We start week 1. Obviously, we're not playing Carter this year. You'll get a kick out of that one.
Well, no, I think you got a kick out of that one.
Hey, all right, Coach. I was happy.
So we'll start out with we play Brookshire Royal, we play Madison week 2, and we go straight into district because we have a 9-team district this year. So week 3 we start district.
So y'all play Houston Madison. Is that like a rival game?
Yes, it's a rivalry game. It's Southside Classic.
Okay, what you wearing that day? Willow?
Can you say that again?
I said, what you gonna be wearing that day? What's
I couldn't hear you.
I said, what are your team gonna be wearing that day? They gonna be wearing Willow?
Yeah, we'll be in Willow. Whatever.
Okay,
We'll
that's
be
all I
rocking
need to
Willow.
hear. That's what's up. Now, what week is that? Week 2?
That's week 2. That's week 2.
All right, who we got? So Coach, we're going on a road tour. All right, so we got week 0 is we're going down to Austin.
Taco Bowl. Yeah, we're going to Taco Bowl.
We're going to the Taco Bowl. Then that same weekend we're gonna shoot over to Anacostia and not Anacostia, North Shore and Sock.
A task. Yeah, I got you.
All right, so they play Taco Bowl Thursday, Sock is Friday. Who played that? What we're gonna do? Oh, and then that Saturday, I think we was gonna go to PV and TSU game. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I got you.
So we looking for games to go to. So, Coach, if that Madison game is week 2, is that on a Friday?
It's on a Friday.
Yeah, we gotta look into that.
That's a good one to come to because it's a
No, it
rivalry
is. I definitely want to go to that one. I see it on YouTube. It be live.
Yeah, it's a rivalry.
Yeah.
That one, I would say if I was gonna pick a Yates game to come to, I'd say Madison or when we play Wheatley. That's our biggest rivalry.
Yes, my boy went to Wheatley. Mercury Hayes
Okay.
went to Wheatley. One of my college teammates. Yeah. Okay. Well, no, that's what's up, Coach. That's what's up.
So now
We got to make this happen.
a little broader question, Coach, about just Houston, the greater Houston area, right? Like, why is it? Is it just really just a North Shore thing, or is Katie them going to make a run? Everybody talk about, like a Tascasita got all these new fans, right? Just like new fans, they just came from under a rock, and really that's because Duncanville track. Really, that's the only reason why they got new fans. But I'm just saying they got new fans, but they ain't never won nothing. So why is it North Shore been able to have a stranglehold on just the greater Houston area?
I say it's respect to the program. I mean, it's a compliment to the program that they built. Kids want to go there for one. They have great coaches year in, year out. They're gonna go work there. They leave and go get another job. They're gonna replace it with another great coach. And it's just consistency, and consistency wins. But teams like Atascocita, you have your Woodlands and schools like that are coming along. Even Houston Lamar is going to be really good this year. They're going to be really good. they'll shock some people, and they went on a run last year, a lot further than people thought they would go. But North Shore is just that team right now, and that's where the kids go, and they have everything going for them right now. So that's the best way I can answer that without saying anything wrong.
Right.
They winning, coach.
Right. They win.
They winning.
No, I mean, because I had this with my homie Pete, man. You know, I tell you, he just like you. He from East Texas, but he moved to Houston, and he always, you know, now he's a big Houston guy. But I always tell him, like, I don't understand. Like, in DFW, we can name, you know, 10 to 15 teams that we think from 6A to, you know, comfortably 4A, that we think is worth going out to see every week that can compete for a championship. You can't say that about Houston, right? And I don't understand because you just told me they're the largest city in Texas and they're the media capital of the world. So what happened?
Well, DFW is caught up because Houston, like I said, the Woodlands, you got Summer Creek that's come on, got Houston Hightower, and a lot of the surrounding areas too, you know, that people say Houston area don't really get associated or lumped into the category when you speak on Houston, like your Bellevues and all those type of surrounding areas are not, people don't say, well, that's Houston, but it's Houston area. But I think DFW caught up, and that's credit to DFW. Like right now, I won't be that guy to sit on here and try to debate that. DFW is hot in football right now, and that's very clear.
Yeah,
Well, I think we hot in everything, coach.
We running basketball, so I ain't
You
gonna.
know what I'm saying? I mean, it limited us just to football. I would say football done caught up with everything else we've been doing, coach.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, Yates had that little run in basketball. You know what I'm saying? But you know, even when Yates had that run, we were still running 5A, 3A, and all the other A's.
Hey, I moved to Houston. I'm not from Houston, so.
Oh, because I just want to make sure. Listen, you listen, because you are where your feet are. All right. You know what I mean? You got to embrace Houston right now, coach. Embrace it, coach. Coach, go. You know what I mean?
I promise you, I've embraced it.
Yeah.
Houston gave me my first opportunity, so I'm forever in debt to Houston.
So yeah, I need to see a Houston hat on or something. Say thank you, Houston T-shirt or something.
You might want to embrace Houston, coach, because Lufkin ain't doing nothing either, coach.
Hey man, that's why I'm not gonna talk about Lufkin, man.
Yeah, cause look, cause we didn't harp on Lufkin, because we just touched on Lufkin about the great days of Lufkin High, coach. And then we're gonna keep it moving. You know what I mean?
I got you. Stay tuned. That's all I'll say. Stay tuned.
Hey, yeah, coach. Listen, it's always in cycles. We got an eclipse tomorrow, coach. That's how dope we are. The eclipse only want to come through DFW. Don't even want to come through Houston.
That's probably why we didn't get out of school for it. I wish.
Hey, I was just saying, that's how dope we are, coach. The eclipse want to come hang out with DFW, coach. That's just what I'm saying. It's okay.
I got you.
They want to go hang out where all the winners at. What they winning at, Dallas?
Hey, I was just in Dallas, man. I was just down there.
I know, coach. We felt you. We felt you.
You gotta holler at us. You gotta holler at us, coach. You gotta holler at us. We go eat some wings. You know what I'm saying? Drink a cold beverage.
I got you. I promise you. Next time I'm down there, I got you.
Yeah, you might as well, man. Come hang with the winners, man. Don't nobody want to be in
Houston. I said we coming to eat wings. I didn't say nothing about no job.
Coach, listen.
We just
Hey, cause listen. Go ahead, J-Bag. I'm sorry.
I'll just put a disclaimer out there. We just have fun with Coach. Y'all don't give Coach a hard time down there. That's
Yeah, we just have.
Hey, Coach Thomas. As that game was going along, and we were standing there talking to Coach Mathis, he said, "Oh, I feel so sorry for my boy. I got to get him up out of there."
Hey man, Coach Mathis is gonna make you head equipment manager to get you out of
We went on an 8-game winning streak after that.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you
Yes, you did. You did, Coach.
That's it.
It was amazing. But I ain't gonna lie, that game was crazy. But the way you turned it around, even when I give the come to Jesus speech, I thought you were gonna say, man, we got on that bus. It was hell. Didn't nobody sleep. Like you the real live Tony Dungy.
Like I said, man, that type of stuff don't work with my kids. It does not.
Hey, well, listen, Coach, was the bus at least quiet on the way back?
Nah, the bus was quiet. The bus was quiet.
Well, it cared. It mattered. It mattered to them.
The bus was quiet.
If you had to say be quiet and shut up, I'd be like, shit, Coach, you got no long.
And one thing I will say, like my defensive coordinator, if they would have said a word, he would have lost his mind. Coach Alton Dixon, who's from Lufkin.
Coach, he should have, Coach. He should have said a word and lost his mind. Shit, he gave us 64. Shit, he didn't have nothing to say either. He should have got on the bus like the kids.
Hey, it's much more than winning that. It's much more.
I'm just saying.
No, Coach, we you know how we do. We go hostile a little bit, Coach, because that's what Dallas do. Anytime we can, take a squad on Houston, we go do it. It is what it is, right?
Hey man, you good. I feel like I got my hands tied because I can't say certain stuff.
It's okay, Coach. Listen, Coach, after 64 points, Coach, there's a lot of things you want to say, but it was okay. Did you at least watch the film?
I did watch the film. I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Did it look worse than how it felt at the time, at real time?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it did. And that's why I vowed to never let it happen again.
Yeah, sometimes, Coach, in situations like that, next time, Coach, in a situation like that, I'm gonna give you a playbook out of Coach Todd playbook. Okay. When he was getting drugged by DeSoto, he just simply threw his hat in there, and it was a full-out brawl. Game ended.
Hey, Coach Todd got 2 rings, so I can't even speak up. He doing something right.
Well, we trying to give the game. We trying to give you the game while he got He know how to put out.
Coach, he know how to stop the bleeding, Coach. I'm just saying, just throw it. You already wearing a hat. Just throw it in the air. Yeah. There you go, Coach.
Only reason we can have fun with it is because you did go 8-2, right?
Yeah.
You did turn around, so it's a lot easier to laugh about it now than if you went 2-8. I don't even think we could talk about it.
You wouldn't have had me on the show if I went 2-8.
Absolutely not.
That's true.
Well, cause that's not true. We had a 4 and 6 on the show the other day.
I ain't in that.
Everybody undefeated in the offseason, coach. Everybody got a chance to win championship in the offseason, coach. Everybody can win a championship in the offseason.
Yes, that it's a lot of offseason titles.
How's the 7-on-7 team coming? Well, I ain't gonna keep you out. It's an hour. I know it's an hour, but how's the 7-on-7? Y'all doing 7-on-7?
We will be doing 7-on-7. We'll be doing a league here in Houston. But we will see how that goes. But my kids, they're working. They've come a long way, and we pray to keep progressing because we need it.
Y'all want to come up here and get some of this DFW 7-on-7 smoke?
Bring your lineman up
Tell
here
me
too,
where we
coach.
need to go. It's something gonna make us better.
Yeah, that's all, coach. Don't laugh at that. It's definitely gonna make you better. Last time you got up here, coach, and you left, you went 8-0, coach. So, shit, I think you.
Hey, coach, coach, my dog, man. Now, coach, during the season, man, we got to get you to cover on a Wednesday and pick some games, man. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and brush up on your DFW school. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a heads up.
I got you.
We like to have coaches come in and pick games and stuff, you know, during the season. So I'll give you a heads up because you're my dog. I want to let you know, you know, I want to bring y'all, let you pick games. We'll probably throw in a Houston game or two. You know what I'm saying? Especially
let me know.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. So I tell you what, man, give us a shout out to your coaching staff. We ain't gonna worry about what we're talking about. DC did great. If you go back and look, they held some teams to 7 points.
He got better, coach. He did. They got better. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's give the coaching staff some shout out, coach.
That's from everybody down to my offensive coordinator, John Ritt, to Alton Dixon, my defensive coordinator, to Mike West, who's our football operations guy, does a great job with our recruiting and things of that nature. Coach Adriato, and Coach Clark. And we have Coach Walker. So we have 5 coaches, plus me, which is 6. So that's the staff. That's what we rock with, and we make the most of it.
6 coaches?
Yeah.
Coach, we already talked about it. He already coaching PE, coach. Shit.
Coach, it's Pee Wee team with more coaches.
Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Thank you, coach. Y'all just trying to stay
up. J-Mac. It ain't on him, J-Mac.
Coach,
he got no say so.
This little coach, he's just gonna say that, you know, J-Mac my representative, and we gonna get you up to DFW. I'm just saying that's me. I got Coach Thomas in DFW.
Coach, I heard it's a couple of jobs about to come open, coach.
You know, his jobs open every week, B. Every week over
So, coach, stay where you at right now, coach. Listen, enjoy where you at. You got a job. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen. The only time you want to listen to J Mac, and it's Johnny J. Because when Johnny J Mac, that's the only one you want to listen to, and you would rather have him talk to you during the pregame, okay? Because he has the best pregame speeches in the history of all pregame speeches. Yes, okay, when I tell you he is 100-0 in pregame speeches. I'm telling you.
You're gonna have to bring him when you come to the Madison game, then.
That's right, coach. But you got to have some Johnny though. Now it's a Johnny. You just can't have J Mac. You got to have Johnny J Mac
and a Trill burger.
I got.
And a Trill burger.
Hey, I have a Trill burger waiting on him. Just show up.
I need you. Hey, man. Hey, before we get out of here, man, I want to get your opinion, man. I got a question that we're going to talk about. I'm proclaiming that Duncanville, of course, DFW, has the best athletic program all around in the state of Texas. And my exhibit is you saw what the football team's done. You seen what the boys basketball, girls basketball. We seen what they doing in track. And here recently, the soccer team just made the state tournament. And I just want to know, is there anybody in Houston that he can compare to that? Because we know they, do you know anybody down there? What do you think?
I plead the fifth on that.
Coach J-Mac, all J-Mac want to do is set you up, Coach. He's setting you up.
Yeah.
Coach,
No,
just
sir.
bob and weave, Coach. Just bob and weave.
No, sir. Plead
I
the
was
fifth.
saying, is anybody down there in the Houston area that is that well rounded? Because we know ain't nobody in the DFW area that well rounded. Is anybody down there in Houston?
All right, the way I say that, if ain't nobody in DFW compete with them, y'all say that's the best. So obviously that ain't making down here either.
Well, hey man, I think I can ask, right? You might have, you might disagree. I don't know, So you agree with me? Duncanville is the most well-rounded athletic program in the state.
I got you.
Is that a yes?
Well, hey, Coach, do you consider Anacostia? Do you consider North Shore Houston?
Yes, Tascasita and North Shore are definitely Houston.
He is just butchering that name, man.
Well, what is that? What did I say?
Hey, I knew what you meant. Tascasita.
Oh shit! Cause listen, they put too many syllables and vowels in that damn name anyway.
Hey, who has the fastest? They got the fastest 4x1 right now, right?
Yeah, they do.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And here's what's great about that, they do, but did you also know that Duncanville has a second and third? So you know what I'm saying? So they don't have number one, but they definitely had a top three. Two of the top three.
Well, there goes a win for Houston. That's seed number one.
Absolutely. Then as they should be, because they special.
In your opinion,
They just ran 39, and North Shore just ran 39.
They did. 39.
Yeah.
Yeah.
39.90 and 39.95 or something.
Right.
Yeah. So does that mean like North Shore transfers cleared? Is that how they ran that 39?
Coach, do you know what J-Mac is, Coach?
Man, J-Mac trying to get me in trouble, man. I'm not in there.
Coach, do you know what J-Mac is, Coach?
I don't know what that is.
That's when kids are going to look. Kids are moving to a crime-free area for better opportunities.
That's right.
That's what they're doing out there. I got you.
We trying to get J-Mac back to Yates because I heard gentrification going on, so it got to be.
It's a lot. Hey, listen, TS Third Ward don't look the same no more, Coach. You can walk the block at night.
Coach like, what the hell?
Coach, them new apartments coming up right behind TSU, Coach. Come on now.
They are building a bunch of townhomes in the area. They are.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Coach.
There you go, Coach. Opportunity, man. I'm with it, dog. Hey, man. As long as you there, I'm with it. But I don't want you there long.
Coach, go ahead and build something special, Coach. Because listen, you got a better chance of growing there than you would coming to DFW. Even though J Mac thinks that you should be here in the DFW because he wants you to be successful. I'm saying you're gonna be successful wherever you at, Coach, because you're a dog.
More,
you know what I mean?
He's already successful. I'm just saying sometimes you can do better. And it's better.
Listen, sometimes that cute girl ain't as lovely as the chubby girl.
Well, I mean, you can still.
All I'm saying.
Hey, I ain't asking the man change wives. I'm just saying he go to a better job.
But that's like changing a wife.
All I'm trying to do is make Yates great. That's it.
Thank you, Coach. Hey. Go on and love on the one that's loving on you, Coach.
That's it, Coach. You love Yates. You love Yates until I bring you somebody else.
Hey, you already got my phone. Got text messages coming through from people that go.
Hey man, hey, let me put this out here, man. We just have fun, man. If you ain't never heard the Dub show, this is what we do. We have fun. That's just what we do. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey man, I know I'm gonna have an email tomorrow morning. I'm gonna blame you.
Blame
Hey,
me.
no, Coach, listen. Here's how your email gonna go. Coach, we got to make sure we get you all the resources you need to be successful. That's all, Coach. And then you can thank the Dub later. You know.
Well, hey, I'm praying that's what it say.
Yeah. That's what it
Yeah,
should. He said, I heard
yeah,
from the
that's what it should say, Coach. We
I
got to
heard
get it.
about DM. We got to make it
Yeah,
great, right?
yeah, we got to get you out of PE, Coach.
Hey, that sounds funny, but I guarantee you 90% of the coaches not dealing with that. I'm telling you.
I know, Coach. I'm serious.
PE, we
That's
got
why we say we got to get you out of PE, Coach.
we got to get you out there lesson playing for people, not just PE. You can't even run PE. Just
You you
That's
can't
just
roll
what
the
it
ball
is.
out there and go watch film. You-
I'm trying to break down the fundamentals of kickball.
Hey, we've done that.
hey, did you show them patches of Houlihan tape?
Ooh.
I couldn't hear you.
Did you show them patches of Houlihan tape?
No, sir.
Yeah, you didn't show them about patches of Houlihan. You know who that is?
Mm-mm.
You never seen Dodgeball?
I have never seen that movie.
Oh yeah, you should go watch that, man. It's an American classic.
Yeah, I've heard. I've never seen it.
Playing for the
Yeah,
class.
you're gonna want to implement some things into your coaching style.
I'm gonna go watch it tonight.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Coach, I will make you uncomfortable enough, man. But I so appreciate you, man.
I'm good. I'm just trying to have a job tomorrow. That's all.
Hey, coach. Hey, coach. Before you leave, don't go chase some waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the valleys you used to.
I got you, baby. I got you.
All right.
Little TLC reference. I got
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And I'm just playing. I'm just playing, Houston. I'm not trying to take one of y'all best coaches. Y'all need it. Y'all need it. Cause Lord knows, ain't that many. All right, Coach. I appreciate you coming by, man. I really do, man. You a good dude, man. Everybody says you a good dude, man. Coach Jack says that's
you.
your guy. Now you got Riley Dodge co-sign. Like that's pretty good. Now, Riley don't really.
Riley. Hey man, me and Riley played against each other in high school. So and he's doing a hell of a job up there at South Lake. That's not an easy job with the tradition and history of that to go in there and do what he's doing.
Yeah, man. Riley got a lot more. Like Riley got a lot of pressure. Like his dad is back up in here. Like the Golden came back. Like what kind of pressure you think
Right.
that is? Like, can you you can't let your dad outdo you. Like your dad came back in the state, and you still out here, losing to DeSoto.
First of all, you're not gonna
Well,
do Riley like that.
Yeah. I don't think it's any pressure.
No, he ain't under no pressure, coach.
You
He's
don't
doing his thing.
He ain't under no pressure, because they ain't even in the same division. Now in the house,
table. They have to eat at the same table. Like when you
yeah.
go to dinner, you don't want Pop to be up there with his brand new state trophy.
Hey, but I heard Riley don't even like his daddy.
Now that's what we ain't gonna do. That's what we ain't gonna do.
But no, man, listen. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, man, Riley want to win a state championship. It don't matter if it's before his dad or whatever. I'm sure he want to win every game that he play. What I am interested in, I want to see a Lovejoy Southlake game.
I do. I don't think they like each other. He told us that.
I would love to see that because that would be the first time they would have played each other since that state championship game, right?
I don't think they want to play each other,
right.
Coach.
Really?
You got to think about the mom. and the wife, at that point. Like that's too much
Well, they
fun.
probably they got to sit on both at the 50 on both sides though.
Nah, that ain't right.
Well, my wife and she got to just stay on our side, and our son got to fend for himself.
I'm just saying, man. I just know. All I'm saying is, if it was me and my dad just got a job up here, and he come in here riding on that nice carriage and there, look at it. It looks good, don't it?
He look good.
It looks good. That's the goat right there, boy. Oh man, boy, it shook up. It got a lot of folks shook up
Oh,
here.
okay. You say that's the GOAT, which I'm not debating that. But what about Coach Surratt down in Carthage?
Yeah, I don't really claim these Texas like that. I'm sorry.
Because the only reason why you are go ahead, Coach. What you about to say?
Hey, we talking about rings. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but can any of his team beat any team that the GOAT had? That's all I want to know.
What he's playing on 4A. He's the 4A level and 3A level.
Well, let the grown folk eat at the grown folk table. We ain't gonna worry about who's getting out there at the kids.
I got you. I thought the ring too. It's Now, if we all things equal, that'd be a great game.
It would. And I really do like what Carthage do, man. I don't see how Carthage stay in 4A, but yeah, I do like what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no doubt. And that's the new coach over there, because was you talking about the old coach? You ain't talking about the new coach, right?
Talking about Coach Surratt.
Yeah, with the son that's playing, right?
Yes, the quarterback.
Yeah. And he is. He like that. He is like that. But I don't think he could beat. I don't think he could beat I don't think equal. We might have to see. But he kind of. They both like offensive guys, right? They both like really good offensive guys. It'll be a good game. I got to get the edge to I'm old, so I always give an edge to the old guy.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my preference. You know what I'm saying? The old guy gonna always get the nod. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, that's respect.
Yeah, that just be man. But yeah, I appreciate it. I wish you all the luck, man. I need you to come back, pick some games with us. We're gonna see if we can come check out a game for sure. That matters to the game is what we're looking at. Week two is kind of hot, man. It's a lot of stuff.
I know, because we still got that North Crowley and who? Week 2.
North are coming up here.
No, North Crowley and DeSoto is what, week 2 or week 3?
DeSoto is going on. South Duncanville going on. North Shore Crowley is going on. It's
North Shore and Crowley.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach, I don't think we're going to be able to make it. But I'm bullshitting you because I'm bullshitting. But look, if you're going to be wearing Willow, I'm going to be down there with you. And we're going to get live. And we're going to have Jack Yates turned up. That's what we're going to do.
We'll be rocking. So
now, what color y'all wearing that day?
We'll be the home team, so we'll be in crimson.
Oh, let's rock that charcoal.
You got to realize what type of fans we got too. They don't like us to wear black, so I know they're gonna have a problem with charcoal.
So what's she gonna wear? All gold?
We can get away with gold. I'll take gold.
Let's rock all gold. All gold and red. Look like Kansas City Chiefs.
We can do gold. We can do gold.
Let's do it. All right. I love. Ooh, yeah, gonna be nice. We'll discuss this, Coach, before the week is out. Gotcha.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, go on and take all them texts. Tell them we were just playing. We're just having a good time tonight.
It's all love, man. We good.
Yeah.
Now, you too, Coach? Sure. You're going to have a job tomorrow, right?
I'm good. I'm going to be all right.
All right, because J Mac ain't paying for your bills
I'm
just in
not.
case.
I'm not. But
So don't let
Yeah,
him
because
hype you
J-Mac
up.
ain't hiring.
No,
J-Mac
at
ain't
all.
hiring.
I can do some hell of a
Man,
recommendation,
I,
Coach.
yeah, well, I'm gonna be here full time if I ain't got no job tomorrow. So
Hey, we'll take you full time. We'll take you full time.
Absolutely, coach. Absolutely, coach.
For the cats,
Yeah,
we'll bring you in, man.
you'll be a great correspondent, coach.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Woo, appreciate it, man. Hey, have a
I,
good night, man. Hey,
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna keep in touch. You're doing a great job,
yeah,
Coach.
yes,
Doing a
sir. I
great
appreciate
job,
Absolutely,
sir.
coach.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Proud of
it,
you, bro. Keep working.
man. Likewise.
Oh,
You just cut the man out right in mid-season.
I know.
did I?
God damn.
he really didn't want to hear what you had to say, coach.
Say, man.
Oh,
Man, shout out to Coach, man.
what is wrong with this show? Oh my god.
I don't know, man.
Man,
I gotta take a bathroom first. I'm gonna play this and y'all can talk. I'm gonna let y'all talk after this.
all right, all
Hey,
right,
I'm Reginald Sample,
all right.
6A Division I state champion. I just want to give a shout out to the Dub, my favorite podcast and program.
Ron Murray, Mr. High School Holler, K104, the biggest out there at the 214 day camp. Big shout out to the Quentin Jackson, you know, the Duncanville all-world quarterback. Now,
It was good. The Quentin Jackson, shout out to the Dub High School Podcast.
big shout out to the Dub, man. I see y'all making moves and doing what y'all need to do.
What up,
He
Coach?
rides. We were supposed to have
Say,
a
man.
conversation, and I'm supposed to talk to you, so I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna be here and be quiet. Go ahead.
Man, I know we put a touch on women basketball. But before we do, man, let me give another shout out to Coach, man. He just basically told us, man, what an inner city school go through on a daily. You know, with the exception of soccer, of course, that's the daily struggle of an inner city school. From Dallas to Houston to San Antonio to Austin to wherever, you know, all across the globe. So those are some real challenges that he's facing, man. So I wish Coach the best, man. You know, before he got Greg Abbott running the school district, but man, you know, I wish that coach nothing but the best, man.
Yeah. Well, shoot, man, it's rough though. Be rise when you got to figure out how you just gonna remain open and have a job from day to day. You know what I mean? Because when you got the state on you, man, they own you. Them like the feds.
Yeah.
Like you get
Yeah. They
raided
control your
anytime.
salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, they control. Yeah, they control your salary. They control your extracurricular activities. They control, man. That's what I'm saying. It's tough, man. That's
Ooh, they got my man
I
breaking
just hope
down.
coach. I just wish him the best.
Like they got him breaking down the fundamentals of kickball and dodgeball, bro. Like that's a lot. That's a lot, man. But I gotta get y'all opinion, man. About what I said. And I'm sure what you be right. Do you think, with the way Duncanville doing it, soccer just going to state? Are they the best athletic program overall?
We this year we got to say they are. Think about it. Football, they won state. Girls basketball, they won state. Soccer, they're on the verge of winning state. Track, they're on the verge of winning state. They already the second fastest team in the nation. Unfortunately, the boys down there in South Texas, they got some down there as well, man. But overall, man, from pound for pound, man, they gotta be the top program in state. I mean, we're just not talking about football because we're talking about every sport
Talking
from
about
top to
overall.
bottom. Yeah, they gotta be. Yeah, I mean, pound for pound, they gotta be number one.
Like who better? That's all I'm gonna say.
What you think, Coach?
Who challenged you?
Shit, man.
I mean, think about it like this. I always go back to this. Duncanville was winning basketball, state basketball before that football program, before Sam got there, right?
Yep.
But once he got there and that football program got to where it needed to be, and we talk about winning and everything else is contagious, is just look at every other sport. From track to everything. You know what I mean? And I would say Duncanville might be in the best athletic program probably over the last 3 or 4 years, not just this year.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Holistically, right? As far as being competitive all the way around, you know what I mean? And not just
We go
competitive, but but a dominant competitive. You know what I mean? Even though they haven't won state, they've always been there mentioned in some sport in that same manner. So I would say Duncanville definitely, probably statewide is.
And so let me ask y'all this: how many schools do you think really trying to build a overall program, or do you think more schools pretty much specialize in whatever's hot, or 1 or 2 sports?
No, J-Mac, they trying. Look at they're trying. Other schools are trying. Believe me, they just not there yet. I mean, we talking about look at we talking about the state of Texas. Look at South Lake. They're competitive in all sports as well. Let me see. Atascocita, they don't win it, but they're competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Man, the Soto, who can them boys on Beltline? You're in your females too. We talk about male.
That's another program that's they're to me they're Duncanville's biggest rival as far as who's been dominant over the years.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If you want to look at DeSoto from off holistically, right? You know, track, girls and boys basketball, you know, football obviously. But Jim, I think that at the end of the year, man, it always goes down to this. I always say, man, if you get you a good football program in there, it'll make every other sport that much better. It's contagious,
right?
It really is. It's the one sport
and look
that
at Argyle for the small classifications.
Yeah.
Look
at what's the kid that just won state in football? Timpton. They running fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had a run in basketball too.
Yeah, they did.
You know, so
yeah. I think right now they are. They definitely are. And I think it's like what you say, Willow. When you have a really good football program, it kind of, as long as you got the right administration, it kind of flows. But I also think you got to get coaches, and this is where I believe coaching matters. Like, I think Duncanville has a really good coach in football. They have a really good coach in basketball, girls basketball. They got a really good coach in track. They got a really good coach in girls track. Obviously, they got a really good coach. And I watched that coach at Duncanville soccer. He don't coach nothing else. He coach soccer. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, but isn't that the administration that set it up that way for them to succeed?
It has to be.
You see what I'm saying?
That's administration.
So when the administration is on board and they're committed to winning, they're going to put everything in place for you to be successful. And if you're not successful, that's on you.
And let me add something to that, Coach and J-Mac. This is just my opinion. Let me get y'all opinion on this as well. But when you're a top program that's good in other sports, say football, basketball, it's kind of people don't talk about J-Mac as much. You get what I'm saying? Because think about it. Hey, you got a all-state football program, and your basketball team been good for 15 years. Then the track program is good, and the girls good. You really can't say J-Mac. You really got to say, man, they just getting the cream of the crop from 7th grade all the way to they kids graduate. What do you think about that, Coach?
Todd. What up, Todd?
What up, y'all?
What up, Coach?
You had an echo, Todd. You had an echo going on. I don't know if you got the show playing in the background or not.
Nah,
Coach
I don't
probably got
think
it
so.
on Bluetooth.
Hold on, nah, it ain't on Bluetooth. I don't
You
think.
know,
Oh,
Hold
what
on,
you
let me
got
see
watching
something.
Street Fights in South Dallas?
You say what?
What you out watching the Street Fights in South Dallas? You out watching the scene?
Nah, man.
man, Coach don't mess no problems in the front row.
Hey, nah. I was in the South this weekend though. But I was in daytime. I was putting in a little work in the South, man.
Already. So go give me your opinion, man. You on here on my way. You know, is Duncanville the king of overall athletics?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They won up. It's probably a couple other schools that's probably in contention. But I mean, yeah. But look how that shit set up though. I mean, it ain't hard if it's set up right. I
Yeah,
mean, like you said, huh?
I mean, that's part of it. That's just like I see Lamar coming in here with his excuses. That's my dog. Oh, they wanted to lower the school. I don't want to hear all that.
Now, I mean, it ain't something. I mean, Duncanville been set up like that. Like Duncanville ain't like no other high school really in the state of Texas. As far as when you're talking about the setup, okay, you like look at the track. Now, go back and relate to what Brooke said when he was talking about track. How they got straight track coaches, but then probably look at why they throwers ain't shit because they probably ain't got no straight thrower coaches. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
I mean, yeah, if you got a whole school that specializes in something, but a lot of schools can't be built that way. Because, most schools ain't going to have that amount of CTUs in order to supply that many different coaches spots. Like probably ask them how many PE teachers they got. They probably got goddamn 15 PE teachers. Shit, in fact, we got 2 PE teachers. So shit, give us 9 more PE
Coach, we just heard
teachers.
a head coach teaching PE.
Yeah. The Houston ain't worse. They like 30 years behind us.
Yeah, they got 6 coaches. He said they got 6 coaches. How many coaches y'all got on a coaching staff? How many coaches y'all got
like
on varsity?
17.
Yeah. They
like
got
total
6.
on the staff, we got like 17, 18, something like that.
And y'all both in the city. Y'all almost triple.
But that's what I'm saying. You got to realize, like Houston is like 20 years behind us, man. Like just from the athletic standpoint. That's why when cats be comparing us, it ain't comparable.
No.
Like they shit is still based on some shit like when Sam was head coach at Lincoln type shit.
Yeah.
Like they shit, they set up that that shit terrible. Like for basketball games, I think they only supply buses for their basketball team for district games, I believe. Like if you want to go play somewhere else, the school got to pay for the buses.
Damn.
Like if you at a school that can't play spring ball, I don't think they get the same stipend as the ones that do. It's a bunch of shit like that. Like it's shit terrible.
Man, that's no wonder the state took over. God damn, but the state ain't gonna make it no better.
Well,
but I'm saying that's all the
here, make
schools.
say
Yates.
make it worse.
And then they say they ain't got trainers on campus. You gotta take the kids to the stadium.
Hey man, I just told you they about 10 years behind us, like 10 to 15 years in that.
I gotta give my guy Thomas up to DFW,
man. Like the reason we got trainers, like you know why Dallas ended up getting trainers? Y'all know? Cause when that boy died at Carter,
Why is that?
when the boy died at Carter, that's what the whole training pushed from. And then Allen Wilson was like, he just gonna give a coaching stipend to somebody to be the trainer. And then that's how this whole trainer shit kicked off. We didn't know what no trainer. You had to take it. We had to take his ass to spring.
Yeah, everybody did. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody did. I mean,
But that's what I'm talking about. How the times done changed. You know, for for us in Dallas, like we just ahead of them cats, and we still got a way to go. But shit, we way ahead of their ass.
Yeah, because it ain't hard to be ahead of
I see why all the kids going to North Shore. Well, we see why the kids going to North Shore and the Woodlands.
And Katy, they all in the suburbs, though.
Yeah, I
right.
That got you, Coach. Can you hear me, Ice Cream Man? Can't hear you, Coach.
Gucci Man. There you go.
Ice Cream Man, Gucci Man. I got time.
I
tired of rapping.
Yeah.
Hey, we can't hear you, Coach. Go out and come back in. Yeah, we can't hear you.
He froze.
Coach Coleman, we got to get you to come back on.
Yeah, he froze.
I know. I've been trying to get my
man. Tired of Clip Club.
Coleman be all over the country and stuff. I swear I ain't seen a coach take mobile vacations. Like we know Dakota.
Boy, he stay out of town, boy.
Because I'm just surprised he ain't at the Final Four.
Right.
No, I know Dakota Coleman don't teach class because he always on vacation somewhere.
That's why he got out of Houston, Coach.
Oh yeah. Say, man.
Hey man, somebody hating on Ty, man. Ty can't get out. I think Grimes done got a hold of his Wi-Fi.
Well, Grimes done told him, man, you in breach of the contract.
Okay. So I mean, you could see, Coach Cole, you should have came on with the other Houston guy, man. You should have came on, Coach Thomas, man. We gonna get you on, man.
Oh yeah, man. We got to get my brother on.
Yeah. I want you to, Coach Cole. We need to see that coach on. Find out why they ain't won shit with all this speed.
You know why they ain't won.
Coach Coleman, he don't know. He was DC up there. He wouldn't know. He was DC up there for years, couple of years.
Yeah, but he wasn't in the city though. He was in the burbs. He didn't live that lifestyle.
Right.
You know, he wasn't about that action.
But he got about that action. Like to me, it was an upgrade. He went from the suburbs of Houston to the inner city of Dallas.
Now that's true. That's true. It was definitely an upgrade.
Man.
Listen, because whenever you get to the crime-free area of Pleasant Grove, Coach, it's always a good day. When you can leave a crime-free suburb of Houston for a crime-filled area of Pleasant Grove, it's always an upgrade. Who wouldn't want to do that? That's reverse J-Macking.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man. Coach Thomas don't owe. I mean, he don't owe Houston nothing. He an East Texas kid.
No. All we know with Coach Thomas, he doing the best he got with what he got.
That man went 82 with 6 coaches. Like he deserves a trophy or something. Coach, we gonna send you a Dove shirt, Coach. You deserve something.
Oh yeah,
well, that's why we got to go to that game, J Mac. I want to go, man. I mean, that's a game I ain't never been to. I'd have been to 2 soccer, the Duncanville games.
Man, I want to go to that Sock North Shore game bad, man. We gotta go, man. We gotta go to that Sock North Shore game.
We going to that one.
Yeah, then we're gonna eat after the game. We're going to Koreaburg after the game, Coach.
Yes.
Go to Pleasant Grove, but I will say you went to a better district. and at least you ain't North Shore, little buddy no more.
Man, who you talking to now?
My man, Coach Cole.
All right, Coach Coleman gonna get on your ass.
That's my dog.
Man, dogs get on other dogs. Hell, you mean?
Oh yeah, he tell me how he feel. I mean, if you my homeboy, I ain't got no problem. My homeboys always tell me how they feel.
I know,
And
man. Cause your ass be posting some outlandish shit sometime, man.
I'm just saying, man. Now I got a question to ask y'all. If Attacker Cedar don't win state in track, or y'all gonna give them that same energy y'all gave Duncanville about that record?
I expect Duncanville to win state anyway, so I don't necessarily know if that's.
I'm just gonna win, man.
Listen, I always say, J Mac, the time don't matter till it matters. If they win and run a 41 and win state, do you care that they ran a 41 or will you say they won state? You're gonna say they won state.
You know me, I'll take an ugly win over a pretty loss any day.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Coach.
Right, yo.
Hey,
J Mac, man. They be real, J Mac. They be real, J Mac. They be real, J Mac. They might not win that 4x1. I win that 4x1, but you know what? They can. But can they win state? Yes. If they do everything right, they can win state. Cause they be real. I mean, Coach. He's a hated man. People want him to lose, especially in Fort Worth cats. I don't know what he got going on with them Fort Worth dudes, but they don't rock with him, man. But we do. But yeah, man. I think it's 50-50. I think it's 50-50, man, for Attacker Cedar and Duncanville.
Hey, I got a question though. I know we rock with Brookins, but who we gonna trade for Brookins? Because he's still a Fort Worth cat. So we need to trade for him. Who can we give up for Brookins?
Who need to give up? Oh shit.
So they like the race
war,
the race trade.
Yeah.
Todd, who can we give up to get Brookins, man?
Yeah, we gotta keep him.
Who's that dude that
we
came
gotta keep him, man.
The track guru that came on the show? We'll trade him. Woo.
Well, he's a state champion. You can't trade a state champion, man.
Yeah, we can. Why we can't?
Oh yeah.
Why we can't trade Alonzo?
Nah, but you can say since you can say they got Gates and Lynn since Brooke is over here now.
Yeah.
So because I'd rather have Gates and Lynn. I'm just.
Hey, no, come on, man.
Hey, Will, you kind of been on one today, man.
He have, Coach. That's because he been hanging out over there at Glen Oaks all day.
Hey! Somebody had me text me like, man, Will been drinking today.
Yeah, Coach Will, he on fire today. He on fire tonight, boy.
Yeah, like he wouldn't get a man no break, dog. I'm like, damn.
Coach, he was like that in the pre-show. Coach, he was like that in the pre-show. Like, he just came in. Coach talking, Coach just come in like, oh man, you gave up 6-7.
Yeah, I missed all that.
No, I didn't. See, there you go. There you go, high side.
What'd you say? What'd you say when you first came in?
What up, Coach?
You ain't talking about that. You gave up. Say the rest of it now.
Oh, you know what? Don't put that narrative out there. Don't put that narrative out there, Jeremy. Don't do that.
Hey, you was hard on him, though, Will. Like, come on, man. Like that.
I wasn't hard on him.
Well,
yeah, you were.
Well, I wasn't. He was very resilient, Coach.
Well, at the end of the day, Coach, at the end of the day, he is a quarter cat. At the end of the day, he is a quarter cat at heart.
And he showed his quarter. He showed all that quarter. He showed all.
Hey, listen. At the end of the day, I'm a fan of that guy. I like Coach Thomas. Listen, anybody that can do what he did based on that one game, J Mac, he deserves all the props in the world for sure.
And that's my guy, man. I like Coach Thomas, man. And when I found out that he coaching PE and he only got 5 other coaches, like that's crazy.
Yeah, cause listen, and then his D coordinator, the way he sat on that bus after that game, coach, shoot, look, they're ready to go.
That's his Lufkin teammate, though. That's his Lufkin guy. So,
well, coach, it don't matter. Shit, he probably gave us 6-point Lufkin, but I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know that. Just saying.
well, I like to talk to Willow. So he can't go hang out on Sundays before the show.
Say, man. Say, Coach been out at Rochester Park chilling today, man. That's why he been out at Rochester Park, man.
That's the. I was on Mystic Lynn, Coach. I was on Mystic Lynn. I got to listen, Coach. I got a chance to go spend some time with some friends today. You know what I mean? I got a chance to be human today, and I had a good time. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that.
So when you ain't human,
Coach, there's so many days, Coach, where I just be like, man, I be ready to throw the hat in the sky, Coach. You know what I mean? For real. Like every other day, I'm not human. Every day, like it's just so much business and so much stuff going on, and so many things and so many fires that our country got to put out. Or there are things that our country got to do: work, move. Like I got to get up at 4 and drive 2.5 hours because we got 6 properties we're going up for sale this week. So it's like,
well, them sound like some good ass problem then.
Well, Coach, it's a lot of work to go into it. You know what I'm saying? So when those deals are done, then yeah, you can sit down and chill, but shit, until then, Coach, it's non-stop. You know what I mean? And yeah, so when I do get a chance to sit down and fellowship with some of my friends that I've been knowing since I was 5 and 6 years old.
Hey man, who house you was over, man? On Mr. Glenn, fool.
We was with Dumas. We was at the kitchen. You know what I mean? And so, you know, and when I get a chance to fellowship with my peoples, man, I mean, it's always a good time, man. Always.
Hey, Will, what street the marriage used to stay on?
Oh my God, I ain't heard that name in a long time.
I know. They a throwback.
Yeah, you took me back to that one, man. I got a picture with him when we was on the school bus going on a field trip. Was he out for what was he out for, J man? Was he out for Redbird? I know he was over there in the cut somewhere. You remember Demeric, J Mac?
Yeah. What's the last name? Because I think I know who you're talking about. But
wait, is it Walker?
I can't remember.
He came out with us, right?
Yeah, he did, but then he went missing.
Yeah. He was right over there. I want to say he stayed over there by Calvin.
Was it by Calvin?
Yeah, he stayed over there right across that way.
Oh. Yeah, that was a throwback right there, Coach Todd.
Yeah.
You know the day Fat birthday?
Oh, no, he stayed on Matagora.
Matagora, okay.
He did say, yeah, that was my kinfolk stayed on Matagora.
Yeah, I knew somebody would know.
Oh, shit, y'all had money then. Y'all did over there.
No, I try to tell folks, like, we ain't hood, we just woke up.
Yeah. He be like, man, you grew up in the hood. I was like, no.
They were overflow area.
Yeah, I didn't grow up in the hood, man.
Hey, be right. Hey, be right.
I used to get it every day. I ain't do nothing. What do you say, Coach?
Hey, they ain't even have ice cream trucks in that neighborhood, man.
No, they say Todd. They wouldn't let it go over there. They wouldn't let it go over there.
Hey, when we used to ride, when I used to go to my cousin's house, we'd be riding the bike to Brahms and shit.
Yeah, cause we had a whole bike club, coach. We used to ride through McDonald's and place an order and ride off.
Yeah. And we wasn't riding on bikes. We used to walk, and we used to always cut over through that golf course and get chased down by security. Cause we used to security. So we would hop the fence like from Ryan Times. You know Times stayed right there.
Yeah, he stayed right there on the corner of it. Yeah.
Yeah, with the swim pool and the basketball court.
Hey,
yeah.
Man, we used to jump up and try to run all the way over to him.
Hey, let me tell you how funny that was, J Mac. So we used to look at y'all like once you passed Redbird Lane and went over to the other side with Ball Harbor and the golf course, y'all was the uppity. We were middle class, but y'all was the uppity. You know what I'm saying? Where the Townsends and the Baileys and all them live.
And the football.
Yeah, y'all was. Yeah, Ellery Lockett and them lived over there.
Huh?
Brian Wiley.
Yeah, Ellery Lockett stayed on Redbird Lane.
Yeah.
Coach Brown.
Yeah. And it was crazy because we would always hook up, man. Like we used to ride so deep on our bikes, man. It wasn't even funny, man. You know, and it was funny, Ty, because we used to laugh, like we was talking to Coach Harold about it the other day. Is the days of growing up in the neighborhood and playing with your playing with your boys from like elementary school all the way up to high school. Like them days are over now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. And Coach Willow, the crazy part about that is they be my old area. I patrol the area, and that area it was so quiet. But you go further down on Polk, by over there by the Denny's, was it by Grandy's and the Long John Silver? It's New Jack City, less than 2 miles away from there. It's New Jack City, boy.
Hey, B-Rod, as soon as you go down that hill on Polk and you get right over there by Fawn Ridge and all that and Christ for the Nations, it get gully over there. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You in the hood.
That's them Kimber cats.
Now them ain't no Kimber kids, them Carter kids over there.
I know, man. Yeah, they were wrong with them, B-Rod.
Hey, man, don't blame me because my parents can keep a job.
So J-Mac, then what made y'all move to DeSoto?
Well, this is how we moved to DeSoto. My parents got divorced.
Oh, okay, all right.
So that's the only reason.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And my mom moved to Red Oak, and my dad moved to DeSoto. So I went with Pop. Yeah, I used to love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what? Ty, you eating Funyuns, man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
Well,
you definitely.
Big bag too.
But Ty, I always eat.
Yeah, I had me a little bad.
Oh, we going.
Man.
B-Rod, you ain't skating tonight?
Nah, I'm just chilling with my brother tonight, man, and drinking. I'm good tonight, man.
What you drinking, B-Rod?
Man, I'm drinking just nothing major, man. Just apple crown, man, with cranberry juice.
Hey, man,
I'm gonna see nigga baby tonight. I'm gonna see
right.
Tonight.
Have you had the blackberry crown?
No, you got some?
Say.
You gotta get that.
Dawg, listen. One day, I talked to J-Man for an hour and a half riding around town, looking for some blackberry crown. And when I finally got to a place that was selling it, I bought all they had because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get it again.
Yeah, dog. And it was worldwide because even out here with, if I go white neighbors, I'm bought up all the Blackberry Crown. Ain't even none out here no more. I thought I was safe.
Damn.
I thought I was safe out here. I thought I would be able to get at any time, but no, it's gone.
And it's not coming back out to May. So if you
Damn.
get it and you mix it with like a so Dr. Pepper got a strawberry it's a drink that you're really supposed to make with it, which is a lemonade mixed with lemonade, and it's absolutely phenomenal. But if you get the strawberries Dr. Pepper Zero and mix it with that, it is unbelievable. If you mix it with Sprite, it is unbelievable. You can mix it with anything. It is good, dog.
I thought if it's flavored, you supposed to drink it by itself.
Well, Todd, I'm not built that way.
Me
either. Okay. If I do that, it's a lot of bad things gonna happen. So I'm responsible.
That's real talk. And plus, you don't want that because it got I don't know what it is about it, but it kind of got like an after bite, kind of like some cough syrup or something. You know what I'm saying? Got a little after bite. So
I don't see how y'all can just drink alcohol just sitting around the house.
Why?
I mean, like, I'm saying, so, like, when you drink alcohol, like, what you drinking it for? Like it tastes better than lemonade or something?
Yeah.
So, like, when you drink alcohol,
it tastes more for relaxation.
Yeah, it tastes good with lemonade.
No, I'm just saying, okay, if you had a choice to drink, like, what's your favorite non-alcoholic beverage?
Water.
Okay, besides that, man, god damn.
I don't drink nothing else.
Shit, R&B.
Only time you gonna see me with this if something going with it.
I'm saying I'd much rather have a Slurpee at the house than a goddamn I'd rather have Slurpee than that shit.
I just feel like it's a safe place, I can have my drink and here I can go to sleep right here in this chair and I'm good.
Yeah, because Tom, I ain't being back out tonight. I'm in for the night, coach. I'm in for the night.
That's what I'm saying. So you drink at the house to go to sleep?
No, I drink because I'm relaxing. Like B. Ryan say, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching a movie. I ain't gonna lie. I love to drink and watch my dog. I ain't gonna lie. That's like the funniest shit to me. I just look at my dog and I just be laughing my ass off. He doing some crazy shit. I just be laughing my ass.
Hey, but how you know you ain't tripping? And the dog normal.
I always think my dog is normal. I always think it's me is tripping, dog. I swear it's me all the time, Todd. Listen, I can't go out. If I go get 2 drinks, now if I go out and have more than 2 drinks, I might need a designated driver.
All right, Will, but now you too goddamn big and old to be saying that shit.
Because that's how much I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, alcohol is not a thing. Like that wouldn't be something that I go to. To me, that's something that I do when the mood is right and I'm just having like last night, me and my wife were watching movies. Shit, I had me a drink. You know what I'm saying? I know me.
Drink. It got a little cozy.
Got a little cozy, dog. You know how it go, man. You know what I mean? Shit.
What movie
I let her take advantage of me, dog. So I mean, it's all good.
They watching Love Jones, so.
No, we was watching the Little Things with Denzel. Yeah. The Little Things.
Oh, I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, it's a movie with Denzel on Netflix.
Crazy ass movie. You will like it, but I ain't gonna tell you about it.
Yeah, now B. Ross might have felt a certain kind of way about it. But yeah, we liked it. And the night ended very well.
That's all right, man.
Yeah.
So alcohol like your aphrodisiac.
Coach, listen.
Say,
Somebody's
Coach, don't
daughter
be
in trouble.
judgmental and shit, Coach.
All
Don't
I'm
be
saying is
judgmental and
somebody's
shit, Coach.
daughter in
Come on,
trouble,
Coach.
Coach. Hey, somebody's daughter is in trouble, Coach. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like how alcohol tastes. That's why I can't drink unless I'm at the club.
See, that's at the club.
But Ty, when you're at the club,
Yeah.
Ty, when you're at the club, you feeling right? So let me ask you this: does your game go to another level?
I mean, I'm always kind of me, so I'm very personal. Like I'm gonna have a good time regardless. But yeah, I say it would, because then it's like fuck it.
Hell, say, Coach, hell, shit. Hey, I'd rather drink at home than drink at a club. At a club, boy, you never say, man. You may run to goddamn Tyrone or something. He mad. Y'all played Kimber one night, and y'all won by 45, and he talking shit, and everything, you're gonna.
But see, that's the thing. Like when you drink it,
but
when you drink,
you know how that shit gonna be. That shit gonna be like when old boy tried to walk up on Nino on New Jack City. Yeah, motherfucker. Hey, Nino took that step back, and about 5 niggas took that step forward. Shit. Hey, nigga better leave me alone. Shit, I'm cold tired of you, man.
Was you dressed in black, Coach?
Hey, I will if the scene presents itself. Hey, that's what I
Coach,
that's why
in
I
a
say
film,
I'm
you
good.
say,
I'm good everywhere I go.
oh, yeah, you good in the South. You good in the Cliff. You good in the Cliff.
Be right. I'm good anywhere in Dallas. Because number one, I ain't gonna never be out of line and disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell nah. I'm good.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Coach Ty. So at the end of the day, what? So I used to always hear people say about tequila, like tequila. People say they want to, all they want to do is fight on tequila. When you're out having a good time, what does your perfect drink look like? Like, what does that drink look like? Well, you're a brown, or you're a dark guy or a white guy. Which one are you?
I kind of progressed to a dark guy, so I probably more Crown or Hennessy.
So I was when J Max. So that day when I went to go look for that liquor, for the Crown, and I came to a conclusion that, and I asked the guy, I said, "Hey man, do black people the only people that drink Crown?" And he said yes. He said the majority of the people that buy Crown, and he said, and do you know why? And I said no. He said because it's sweeter. It's sweeter than all dark liquors. So if you look at Hennessy and if you look at Crown, they're sweeter. So that's why black people have a tendency to gravitate to those. So if you ever seen that movie Who Cloned Tyrone, that's what they're saying. Like that's a part of it.
I just wanted, because I wanted to have the purple bag.
Well, the purple bag was a multi utility bag.
I know.
It kept your dominoes, your change.
I used to see my mom there with that purple bag. I want to be a purple bag. Hey. Yeah, see, J-Man got one.
Yeah, cause that's what it's for. It's a multi-activity bag, cause you use it for everything. B. Ryan's got about several of them just sitting over there chilling.
Hey, but you want me to tell you who can mix a hell of a drink though?
Who that?
Herman Johnson, man.
Herman look like he can.
Hey, like Herman pour your drink in. It be going from cup to cup with it, getting the mix right.
Hey, Herman like he got a smoking jacket too.
Then he walk out to the front yard and go get his newspaper with his robe on. Hey, with some matching slippers.
Yeah. and his cane.
Hey man, I don't know.
Hey man, and coach, you know what? And Herm, that's one person we haven't had on the show yet. Man, we need to get him on the show, coach.
That's your friend, brother, ain't it?
When that boy Herm start, he gonna start clearing his throat and come up with some good shit, boy.
Yeah, we need to get
Yeah,
Herm.
we need to get Herm on the show.
Well,
we'll get him. I'm gonna get him on here next Sunday, man. See how I can laugh, man. Hey,
we got to talk to old coach, man.
He be cooking too,
I
man.
got all shit to ask
try
him.
to go to the crib to his mama house, dog, when they be cooking on the holidays, dog. Like, say.
They still
they join now.
Yeah, his mama stay in Duncanville.
Okay. They don't still stay in the same house, though, Cliff he grew up in.
Nah. All right. Hey, her to be cooking, that'd be like four barbecue pits going at one time.
God damn.
Sound like that's where I need to be, coach. Because has he ever cooked for the team, coach? Has he ever brought food for the team?
Nah, but he be feeding kids, you know, like when he be having leftovers. I be like, why y'all cook all that shit? Y'all know y'all wouldn't feed all that. Like
he did it for the kids, coach.
Man, her feed me shit. He'd be like, "Hey, Todd, it's a plate in your refrigerator."
So he feeds you.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
It be good. The food be good.
Yeah, what's her barbecue.
What's the best dish, coach?
Shit, anything that got meat on it.
Is he better than Bam?
Bam.
No, Bam be cooking out there. Yeah,
so Bam go hard too, coach.
Hey,
what about Yates? Is he better than Yates?
I ain't never ate Yates barbecue, so I can't speak on it. I'm gonna tell you who know how to barbecue though, too, though. Sam know how to barbecue too. Now he know how to barbecue for real too.
Okay.
Oh, really?
What about Wayne?
Nah, Wayne, you probably eat some goddamn possum from the country or some shit. Hey, Wayne to kill a bird in their backyard and cook it.
What about Ward?
Say.
Hey, nah, Ward probably a little lower than me on doing like manly shit like that.
Well, he probably with the air fryer, huh?
Hey, nah, hey, Will. He probably got a rotisserie machine.
He got a rotisserie.
Hey, he got a rotisserie machine.
Ward Evans, man. Ward don't believe men he should even go in the kitchen unless he grabbing something out the refrigerator.
Right.
He ain't cooking nothing. But now,
Nah. But her can cook like Sam can barbecue too, though.
Well, what's Sam go-to dish, Todd?
Nah, I just barbecue and ribs. Just ribs. I ain't had nothing else he done had. I'm talking about just ribs.
His ribs off the chain?
Nah.
But all her meat is off the chain.
Yeah. When her cook now, you gonna have an abundance of shit, fool.
I told you, Ward don't cook. And I guarantee you, he getting a big.
Now, Ward can't cook.
He getting a big piece of chicken every time.
See, all Ward ought to cook is hot dogs, goddamn.
Now, Ward may cook like something like sushi or like some shit nobody ever want to eat.
Ward got 2 forks whenever you got to eat his food.
And we used to have like barbecue cook-offs and shit too. Like it was a contest and all that shit. We used to do that shit back in the day.
Cause I was just thinking about that, man. We need to do that, man, when we had this block party, man. Have a coach's cook-off, man. But we're gonna do it this summer, man, for real.
Yeah. Tell them that they can have it. I can flavor the meat and I can do all that shit, but I just could never control the fire, so I quit trying. I like damn that shit.
Yeah. And I don't want to do it the I feel like it's a cheating way, the way they got these new grills, these pellet grills, and I'm still old fashioned, man. I gotta put the coals in there. I gotta heat them coals up, throw some wood chips on it, and you just gotta do it right. And if you mess up, you just mess up.
Hey, the first thing Sam gonna ask you is he gonna say how you start your fire. What you gonna say, J Mac?
I ain't old sample, so I would say I started joking with lighter fluid.
He gonna be like, Cole, I'm not eating your shit. Like, Cole, we start this food with lighter fluid, Cole. Like, he gonna go off like a bug, boy. Right.
Okay. So you tell me Sam will go out, he like Wayne, he go out in the backyard and shoot him a possum and come on bring it back in.
He get two sticks, J Mac. He start rubbing the possum together.
Yeah, I forgot what he like. Cole, if you use barbecue fluid, you're not even talk. I can't even talk to you.
What the hell what he using? Matchlight?
Nah, I forgot what he started his fire with, man. Wayne, you know what he started fire with? I see you type it in the damn comments and shit.
Yeah, he talking about he live off the land.
Yeah. Wayne the type of see a snake and he'll cook it.
Wayne can have that shit.
Yeah, Wayne nasty.
Now Matt said Gates is the best. I believe that. Because Gates is professional. Anybody that just ride around with a smoker on the back of his truck is
Because anybody that pulls up to the job site with their own grill on the back of anything, I'm not messing with them.
I'm not messing.
They for real about it, Coach.
Yeah, he brought that life. He brought that life.
Yeah, they mean big.
Like it ain't just one with Gates. He got like 3 or 4 of them rounds.
Yeah, he mean business, Coach. He mean business. Like you just gotta leave that man alone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm telling y'all though, Sam can barbecue. Like for real.
I bet has he ever cooked for the team?
Nah. He don't do all that. He just like I think he may invited me over his crib one time we first go on the Skyline and he did it. And he didn't cook. But nah. He can cook barbecue. Nah, for real.
Damn, boy, you don't even feed the team. That's what I'm talking about. It don't count if you ain't feeding the squad.
Nah, because like when you make a wholesale barbecue, you ain't making that like that ain't the same when you make a personal stuff.
Oh, okay. Right. He like me when I like my grill, but I just basically
Nobody gonna be taking their time to feed no damn kids and they'll eat a goddamn fried weenie.
Yeah. Hey man, I think we the Dove kind of got exiled out of Langston, man. They don't welcome us too much over there in the orange and black no more.
What happened, fool?
They'll burn that bridge down. I don't know. You can thank your buddy over there.
Nah, man. Now you know what? I'll get Jamal, the barbecue coach over there.
Well, we got to get some more inroads, cause
I mean, y'all shouldn't have attacked the man when they was on the downtime.
Was it attacking or was it just talking?
Yeah, y'all got them verbally abused and y'all attacked the man.
Only one person attacked that man over there.
Say, Coach, will we be honest?
Well, first of all, if we're gonna be honest, let's
be honest.
All I did was, it's something that, listen, first of all, I'm not mature enough to handle conflict. Okay? All right? I'm just saying that because it's true. Okay? I don't always respond in a professional and mature manner. Okay? I can be a bit childish. All right? But he started it.
Hey, Will, you don't need to go to Mystic Glen no goddamn more.
Todd, I grew up on Toltec, the street down from Misty Glen. That is my roots.
I know, but right now we need your ass to stay away from your roots. Goddamn Misty Glen. Misty Glen, Heather Glen, all the damn Glens. You don't never need to be over there no more.
Hey, Coach Colbert, yeah, you need to come on over to Mr. Glenn, man. They have a good time over there. Good luck. Good luck when you get home. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, hey, Will, you gonna look at your dog, he gonna give you that look like he said something and turn his head to the side.
Hey, Blue did me like that when I walked in the house. He already did. He did. He was standing at the back door and gonna do me like this. And I'm like, what's wrong with you, Blue?
God, hey man, what swag you been up to?
He wrestling. He watching wrestling right now. He doing the wrestling thing right now.
So he broadcast wrestling matches.
Yeah, yeah, him and Professor Diggs and the other little homie from East Texas. They
too old. They too old for that shit.
Dude, I quit watching wrestling auditorium closed down. I was done.
Like B-Rod, man. Hey, Swaggy them too old to be up there goddamn broadcasting wrestling. Nigga watching WrestleMania 50 and shit.
Yo, we try to get him on the show, man.
Hey, he love it, man. He like, yeah, man. Ain't gonna be no ratings. That's why the girls had to have their game early because everybody gonna be watching wrestling. I'm like, who is everybody?
Hey. I bet that boy got costume at home too and everything.
He take it serious, man. So I don't want to talk about it too, but he take it serious.
Yeah, he locked in.
He take it. He love it though, man. He love it. So hey, if he love it, if they love it, you know what I'm saying? Cause like you say, it's a lot of grown men love to see that as my pops used to always say, that fake stuff. Yeah, you watch that fake stuff. Like, nah, I don't watch.
Yeah, cause I think The Rock went back out there too, didn't he?
Yeah, they all go out there, man. You got them cats be out there 80 years old, still like Vince McMahon and Ric Flair. She know damn well they can't take no lick.
God damn, fool. Man, y'all boy crazy, man.
Out there cutting up, man.
And then, you be cutting up with your posts, man. Like you be going too far, J-Mac.
Yeah, man, see, this is the thing. And I know what you can talk about, but I just be telling the truth, man. I be saying stuff that people need to hear. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
They need to hear the truth, man. You know. Did you watch the Girl Championship, Coach?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now, tell me this, Coach. Are you surprised by how many Negroes were so hyped up? And I don't wanna act like Catelyn ain't great, cause she is great.
Yeah, she's great. Stop playing, man.
Now I do think the media helped her greatness a lot.
I mean, the media help everybody greatness.
Right. But I was just more surprised at how many like super fans out there.
Say, man, like and I ain't gonna sit down and watch all girl basketball. Like in the last 20 years, I know she gotta be within the top 5 players to watch in girls basketball in the last 15, 20 years.
Okay, now tell me this, Coach. When did you really start noticing her?
Last year.
Okay, it was last year when?
I guess a little bit before they played LSU, sometime in the NCAA tournament.
When they beat South Carolina.
Nah, they beat them in the Final Four, didn't
they? They beat them to get to LSU, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying now it was a little bit before that. You know, like once she started putting up numbers and motherfuckers were talking about them.
So I feel like she took off when she really took off after she beat South Carolina. Which she had a great game that game. She had the same game she had against LSU this year. So she kind of just took off. Then she got upset. But I just feel like you really didn't know about her until she beat that kind of team. South Carolina or LSU.
But then what I'm saying, J-Mac, like it's a lot of people you can say like that.
But isn't that what makes you great though? You know what I'm saying? Isn't that what makes you talk about her? Is because she did beat those teams? You know what I mean? Like that's a part of her mystique, right?
Like the motherfuckers she's shooting that bitch like Steph Curry.
All I know is, Ty, when I saw her against who did that she played in the semifinals? Against LSU when she was pulling up, dude, she was unstoppable, man.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like with people talking about like Steph Curry supposed to be so cold, like she's doing the same shit.
Yeah, she cold, dog. Like you can't take nothing away from her, man. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't about taking away, but you could also point out if she's giving too much.
Well, I think she earned that right, though. See, that's what we talk about, right, J-Man? Like, there are some players who go their whole life and never had that opportunity.
Right.
For whatever reason. And there are people who go their life and are always in that moment because they worked so hard to be in that moment. And that's what she's done. And she's excelled in that moment.
Yeah, like if she overhyped, I think Steph Curry overhyped.
Well, okay. She 0-2 in the championship.
I mean, I get that, but I'm still saying, like when you look at her team, I mean, she ain't playing with people like Steph Curry playing with what he wants. Like she ain't got Durant on that motherfucker to win one.
That team, that team is not a bad team. That team.
That's not a bad team, but I'm saying, man, if you take that girl off that team, Iowa ain't doing shit besides probably being a decent ass team.
Well,
like that girl,
team though, right? Especially in basketball.
Huh?
You can say that about a lot of teams, especially in basketball.
Nah. Like I'm telling you something. That South Carolina team, it was one player I saw that like told me the whole game what I need to know. And you just can't beat a bunch of athletes that got good coaching with one cold girl. When they ran down that loose ball, then that girl took the damn stopped to rip the girl and then stopped from going out of bounds. I was like, damn, this shit crazy.
But she did it last year, so she beat South Carolina last year.
I understand she beat them last year. That's what I'm saying. I'm still saying like that girl, like she a generational talent.
Still, I mean, it's great.
Like as long as you've been watching girl basketball, have you ever seen somebody in girl basketball pull up shooting the ball where she's shooting from?
No, but I bet you we're gonna see it from now on. I bet you we start seeing it.
Hey, so you know what that's gonna mean? That means girl basketball finna be terrible if that's what's gonna start happening.
Yeah, they done ran Calipari out of Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky was sick of him, but I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the most overrated coaches in the history of being overrated. Y'all just want to, talk on some real shit. That man been living off a reputation for a long time, and he was another that. And I guess the one and done hurt him when they opened up the NIL and the G League.
Well, I mean, think about it though, J Mac. You can't. Here's the thing, man, and this is something that I've been noticing. ever since they went to the one and done is college basketball has always been ran by senior and junior led teams. That's why you always see a Gonzaga. You always see those type of schools, those mid majors in the finals and in the Final Four. There are always teams that got older kids. It's hard. Kentucky won with 5 freshmen. The Fab Five went back to back. The Fab Five did it in the era where everybody was coming out as juniors and seniors. So they weren't even coming out as freshmen and sophomores. You know what I mean? You had a Grant Hill that played 4 years. You had a big dog Glenn Robinson that was there for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So the way college basketball is going now, if you look at who's in the finals now, you ain't seeing no one and dones or no overly hyped freshmen coming in leading this team. You see a bunch of seniors and juniors.
6-year kids, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the women's game is passing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the women's go because they got a lot of their players has been there 3-4 years.
Man, stop believing that shit, man. That ain't true.
Why it ain't? It ain't a better
people been start watching goddamn girl basketball because that white girl was cold.
I see, Todd. I don't think that. I think a lot of people start watching girls basketball because of Don Staley.
Nah, man, you tripping. Like, come on now, y'all. Like, stop it.
Well, Coach, who did she beat? Who did she beat?
Man, I don't
that
know.
Put her on the map.
Who?
She beat Don Staley.
No, because she ain't never played Don Staley. She played the girl that's on the court. Number one.
No, well, Coach, it don't matter. She beat South Carolina.
This though. This what I'm saying. Anything that got something to do with races is always gonna be the best draw and the best seller. The fact that this girl was a white girl doing what she do is no different than how the NBA started with Bird and Magic. Dog. Like when you can play the race card, that's what make everybody tune in. Cause all the black people is like some people be saying, they want to see somebody shut her ass down, and then for the people that really like her, they want to see her keep tearing motherfuckers up.
Yeah, I agree with that, cause it's always that's an easy sell.
Want to see them finish them blacks up. They want to see her beat them black up.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you go to all the ratings is based on when she's playing, not just when it's girls basketball.
Well, okay, well, I can't say that entirely, Todd, because when Juju and old girl from Connecticut went head to head, that was a highly watched game too. Now,
and Juju next in line.
I like the girl from Connecticut too. She cold too, dog.
Oh, and what people don't realize, she was the number 1 player, and Catlin was number 4.
Yeah, she was All-American as a freshman. And
she got hurt though, right? Yeah, she cold, dog. She cold for real.
But this what I'm saying, like she cold, but unless you was an avid girls basketball watcher, you don't know who the hell she is.
Lamar, you wrong, Lamar. Everybody watched that Connecticut that Connecticut USC game was highly watched too.
Hey man, everybody watching that goddamn Caitlin Clark, whatever her name is.
And
yeah,
they should. Yeah. But one thing I'm gonna say, and this is what I said, is whatever you can get a good white against black, it's gonna break records. Just look at boxing, look at basketball, look at. I mean, it don't even matter. I mean, if it's a whatever you can get, and the white person actually got a chance to win, the rate's gonna go through the roof. It is what it is.
And that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, I believe the ratings will be back like normal next year.
Now the question is the WNBA ratings gonna go up?
Hell no. Nah. She may have, if she go up there climbing, yeah, it's gonna be. But it gonna need to be a matchup where it's made like it's her versus Angela Reese in the league. The same
Kind
way
of
they
like a
did Bird
magic,
and Magic.
kind of like a Magic Bird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
But they're two different players too, man. That's the crazy part about it.
yeah, they are, but I'm saying you still gotta have that type of draw where it carry over, just how Bird and them did, but they went to two historical franchises that was both winners. So, you know, that's a little different.
See, look at that. 10 million people watch UConn and USC. That's
Hey
huge.
man, to 14 million, like we're 14 million. Like
But
that's
what
4
I'm
million
saying
more
is,
people.
but what I'm saying though, Todd, between both of those games, they was in the tens of millions of people watching them. You know what I'm saying? That's a plus. Like that's a win. And of
Hey,
course, more people
Matt,
gonna
I
watch
know you
Caitlin
on the
because
thing. Go look up the rates from last year, Final Four, and let's see what they were.
yeah, look up last year, Matt. Since you fact checking since Ward is off this off season.
What
The
over
fact
there on that fancy drink? He probably ain't even got his computer in front of him. He
Ward drinking Merlot tonight. With his pinky finger out.
He got his fancy glass, you know.
B. Rod said, "The hell with us tonight, coach." Shit.
Yeah. Sold out.
That crowd kicking in.
See, look, our LSU last year was just 12.3, and that was the national championship game.
But I'm saying it was still her. Go look at
But
the
what
other
I'm saying is, Todd, that 10.4 mil with Juju and old girl Page is still a good watch. Like a lot of people tuned into that.
But I'm saying the biggest part of the watch was who's gonna play Kevin Clark.
Okay.
Don't know.
I hear you that. I hear you that.
Watch no sporting event. Talking about to watch the coach really, unless it's a female that's dressed like Sydney Carter.
All right, so look, so according to Matt, 2023 Women's Final Four was 6.3. So they still, Juju and Page still beat them by 4 million.
Yes, but it was still tied to. You gotta wait till the Clark girl is gone. She's gone now. Watch next year.
I still think that people still want to see Juju, man.
Now,
Juju cold. You know what I mean? Page is cold. Yeah. Both of them are cold.
I think people gonna watch Page, and I definitely think they gonna watch Juju. Juju is the next big thing.
I'm not saying they're gonna. What I'm saying is the numbers will drop.
Well,
I would see that. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that.
But it took 4 years to get up to there for Caitlin. Like people acting like Caitlin is just like some 18-year-old freshman. Like it took 4 years to get there.
I mean,
they didn't happen overnight.
I mean, but it just you didn't know about her overnight. I mean, you may didn't know what she was doing as a freshman.
And won. Not close.
You say what?
I said you said people didn't know. I said yeah, they didn't notice until she beat South Carolina.
But I'm saying there's still a lot of cold players that may don't go to like the national power type of schools.
Well, but Iowa is not a national player type of school as well as USC. So I think that what Juju did is really, really impressive as well because she did it as a true freshman. She led her team as a true freshman.
She went to USC when Bronny James went, and that wasn't nothing but supposed to be a remake of Quincy McCall and what you call it, Love and Basketball.
Are they dating each other? I
don't know. They might have well have carried a movie script.
Right, I guess so.
They should. But no, I think Juju is probably gonna carry women's basketball the next couple of years, man. I'm just being honest.
Man, I don't think y'all understand, dog. Like really the race part. Like y'all tripping. It's just like golf and Tiger Woods. Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Todd. It's a white woman playing in a predominantly black sport that is dominating the game at a high level. Here's the thing. and she's a hell of a basketball player. And she's puts on the biggest stage.
Quit out. She put it up because trust me, man. If one of those, black women, less attractive women, was pulling up at half court making, and she wasn't gonna. She's not gonna get a autumn rate.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying that because that's what
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's no different than when Serena Williams them in tennis dominate tennis. They get more viewership because the person that dominates don't look like the people that normally play it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Ty. I'm with you.
So you don't think Paige? Well, Paige don't shoot like that, but on a very good
Paige cold though, dog. Shit, she cold.
On a very good UConn team, the hype could be built up between UConn. You got the coach, and you got South Carolina, the coach, and you got Paige. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that's the angle they could probably try to take.
It's the way the other girl played the game. Like she played the game a way that you've never seen it played at this level.
Yeah.
Like she played the shit like she was Pistol P. Maravich or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like she shooting motherfuckers like 1 step, 2 steps across half court. Like you ain't never seen that in no girl game. And
unconscious with it.
And she was damn good. So
now hold on, Ty. Let's say this though. A lot of that too, Angel Reese got to get credit for that.
Get credit for what?
Well, because her being Angel and who she authentically is played into that character of Caitlin Clark.
I'm telling you, if she would have did all that, I don't think Caitlin get all that press she got.
But I feel you will, but I think Reese, how she acts, is more of a benefit to herself than it is to girls basketball.
Well, I think it also provides the other narrative to that game of, programming in. We want to watch Angel Reese, who is this unconventional, unapologetic, black woman, and you have Caitlin Clark, who is this wholesome, all-around white woman. It plays into the narrative which you're speaking about.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying when it's Angel Reese, I think the thing was her marketing plea was the Bayou Barbie. Her stuff was made more built on sex appeal, other shit besides the brand of basketball.
Well, I think the brand of basketball is what provided that opportunity. So if you look at her and what she was able to do, her antics and how she did Caitlin Clark, when she did like this at the end of this game, and all those things, the critics, the fans, that was a rallying cry around Caitlin to go out and do it again to show, you know what I'm saying? Look how she came back. Look how she overcame, and look how she, moved forward in that situation with Angel.
I got you, Will, but what I'm saying is everything you talking about Angel Reese has nothing to do with her play on the court. It's all antic based. It's all shit that's off the court. It's all shit about sex appeal. It's all that type of shit. It ain't strictly about her playing basketball. If you take the other girl away, if you take her basketball away, it's nothing else that she gonna generate no income with. That's why.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, Todd. But that's what made that game as big as it was, because they was playing off both of those. Here's Caitlin, who is this unbelievable basketball player, and here's Angel, who is this social, juggernaut, right? She's the queen of NIL and all this other stuff. But even with that, it still was generated from her actions and her accomplishments on the basketball court. All that stuff came after.
No, but I'm saying, when you just talk, you're not saying nothing that she did on the court. You talking all antics that was after the game was over.
but if you look at that time, why? Because media is going to portray the black athlete in that particular way. They've always done that.
But I'm saying, you don't think she portrayed herself that way?
Well, I think whatever she did played into whatever that medium was.
But I'm saying,
I don't think she's unapologetically a black woman who is enjoying life, who is doing the things that she wants to do. And I think for her, it's different. You know what I mean? For Angel, for Caitlin Clark, it is 100% basketball. For Angel Reese, it's everything else. And I think when people talk about to make that game as attractive as it was people and the media played off those bylines. They were a part of the game, and they made their way into the game. A lot of people don't talk about the game that Angel Reese had. She had an unbelievable game, but Caitlin Clark had a better game. And they're two different positions, and they play two different ways, and they score two different ways.
Yeah, but I'm saying you've seen what Reese has done before. You still hadn't seen what this girl does.
But I've seen what she's done. They played together, Todd, head to head for a national championship. Caitlin lost.
Yes.
I think going back into it this year, what made that game so much bigger was the rematch.
I mean,
now,
I agree. It was a rematch.
And Caitlin, now listen, don't get me wrong, Coach Caitlin been balling all year long. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about LSU. They've had ups and downs, in and out of mediums. Angel was suspended, was suspended. They had a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? And when these opportunities came, of course, the media is going to talk about the distractions of LSU versus the approach of Iowa and Caitlin. And let's be honest, man. So Caitlin is not in this championship game if it weren't for these two girls that actually put up numbers to help them. She actually made her teammates pull through for her. Is the reason why she's even in this situation. And that's the greatness that she has, Caitlin, to make her people better. So.
Yeah, but it go back like what J-Mac talking about. Oh, it's only been 2 years. How the hell you only been balling for 2 years? You break every fucking scoring record.
No, 2 years of being like it really ain't even 2 years. Cause this is what I'm arguing with Lamont over here in the chat. Last year during the season, yeah, Caitlin always been doing her thing, right? Always. It ain't been a big deal. Last year during the whole season, what were people talking about? Angel Reese, South Carolina. That's what people talk about. Yeah, everybody knew that this girl from Iowa could shoot a lot of threes and she was pretty good. But she didn't blow up until she beat South Carolina. I don't care what y'all say. And after that game, and then after Angel became the biggest villain in women's basketball history, did Caitlin become the face of women's basketball? She's always been hooping. We know that. But that don't mean that she was the face of basketball this whole time either.
No, but I'm saying, but that's because she hadn't had a chance to have her coming out party. Like what was Michael Jordan before he hit the goddamn shot against Georgetown?
But that's what we're saying, Todd. Her greatness came. Look, she was great. Let's not sit here and say that everything she's done.
She was great. Like we just finally tuned in later on.
Right. We just saw. Go ahead, Jim.
She was good. We talking about her being the face of the league. Like Lamont, she added 26 nobody. You didn't know who she was as a freshman.
Nobody. She didn't get hot until she beat.
Well, but Tom, here's the girls basketball player you knew about from Iowa.
But Todd, but that's not the point.
That is the point.
She could have. No, it's not. She could have been from UConn, Texas Southern. She could have been from anywhere. what I'm saying is when she got put on the map, Todd, is when she beat the great South Carolina team. And that's why I was saying that when we talk about college basketball, women's basketball, that's why I always say Dawn Staley and what she's been able to do. And when Caitlin beat Dawn Staley, now it puts her on a whole. It's that girl that we always heard about, how cold she was, and we always heard about them until we saw them live against our favorite team. And then you be like, oh, yeah, she cold. And then you go watch her play LSU, and then you see this other chick. I mean, this other woman named Angel who goes out and do an amazing job and win the game. And now everybody's saying, "Oh, we can't wait till Caitlin comes back. She gonna be cold." But what is the first thing they do? They talk so bad about Angel because of the way that she acted and what she did.
Yeah.
And who she did it to.
They made her the darling. That's why she came into the league. That's why she came in the next year with as the face. Now, like I said, nobody's saying that she ain't cold. We've already established that she's great. Hell, when she came out of high school, she was the number 4 player in the nation. She was good. What we talking about now, we talking about a level over that, being a face. She wasn't a face going into last year.
I'm not saying she was the face. You still the opportunity had to present yourself. Angel Reese wasn't the face of fucking the girls basketball last year.
They talked about Angel Reese, LSU, and it probably was
Man,
more.
they started talking about her as the year went on and they was having a good year. They wasn't starting the year out talking about no Angel Reese. She was the fucking transfer that came from goddamn Maryland, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, like wasn't nobody talking about her like that. That shit built up as when they start calling her the Bayou Barbie.
Yeah, but that was way before you seen the cornfield.
I know, but that go back to the league she was playing.
Hold on. What you call it, Jamie? What you call it?
The Bayou Barbie or whatever it
No,
was.
no, Todd. Hold on. Jamie, what you call Caitlin?
Cornfield Candy.
That's what I'm saying. She brought another demographic that wasn't gonna watch it, didn't care about none of this other shit that was watching. That if she ain't done, they not gonna watch next year.
Well, maybe so. We don't know.
But I'm saying, like, nobody's just tuning in. I mean, like, it may be a few people, but it's not a bunch of people gonna tune in just because Dawn Staley, the coach. They watching a good game. And you keep talking about, like, she doing something that ain't never, like, what South Carolina doing. That shit been done in girl basketball before.
Well, yeah. But all I'm saying is, she wasn't mainstream until after she beat South Carolina. And there's a reason for that, because like Will say, it's because they was led by a great coach, they had a great team. And she wasn't the darling of the whole US until Angel Reese decided to become the villain.
And Steph Curry wasn't supposed to be considered that great ass player until year 6 in the NBA. Like, what the fuck that mean?
Well, it's the same thing though, Todd. Steph Curry was balling all year long at Davidson, but we didn't notice him until when? The finals. I mean, until the tournament.
That's what I'm saying. There's numerous people. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. Yes, I agree with you 100%.
And I'm saying, and that's mainly gonna be based on where you stay. If you stay down this way, yeah, you're gonna watch shit in the SEC mode, then you watching the goddamn whatever them conferences is back that way in Iowa. We don't know shit about shit in Iowa. The only thing we know about Iowa that D-Rob went to Iowa and played safety. What the fuck we know about Iowa? You don't know shit else about it.
I know the
Hey, Jacoby went to Iowa, coach. You can't do Coach Coleman like that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Coach Coleman did go to Iowa.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, we just met Coach Coleman in the last 2 years. So you ain't been
you're right.
What you gonna base it on. So what I'm saying is,
I got this question. Matt, like you say, she brought a different demo My question is, when did that demo come? Because that demo, she been there 4 years. So why that demo just not coming? That's my point. That demo didn't start coming until she, like me and Will, keep trying to tell y'all.
Like what demo was it? Like give me another give me something else that you gonna base these demos on.
White folks. Now you go that's what she bringing.
No, but I'm saying like when you talk about a player, everybody pops on the scene at a different particular time. Right or wrong?
No, you right. Everybody got their moments, but that's my point. That's my point. Like
to me, J Mac, it's almost like what Magic and Bird was in college, the Indiana State, Michigan State type game. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's what that's like. You know, to me, you can't speak on Caitlin Clark greatness and not talk about Angel Reese. You can't talk about Angel Reese greatness and not talk about Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? To me, they're going to go down as, I mean, the same. You know what I mean? You can't have one without the other. You know what I mean? And I think that's the beauty of it. You know what I mean?
You finally said what I've been saying. Appreciate you, man. Thank
you. Yes.
Thank you, man. That's what I'm saying. Like people trying to act like I'm telling you, if she never beat South Carolina and still set these same records, shooting from the same half court, and all of that, it ain't the same.
Yeah, it would be the same, because that means she would have lost to the Final Four last year. And then she would come back this year to try to make it past the Final Four. Yeah, it would be. That means this matchup this year would have been the championship that was in the Final Four last year, but her that been to loss. It would have been the same shit. Like, you tripping.
Man, if she didn't beat South Carolina last year, she don't become the darling of the country by losing to Angel Reese.
No, you just got, it ain't about who she lost to, dog. Like, if she would have lost to South Carolina last year and had a hell of a game.
South Carolina didn't do all this. They didn't make.
Man, that's shit. That shit was for the colored folks. That was colored folk news shit. Like what the girl was doing on the court, dog. Like stop talking about what. Like she hold her finger up. Like if that girl would have lost to South Carolina and went out for 30 or 40 points and came back this year trying to get a revenge matchup with her, then it would have been the same fucking shit.
He wouldn't have had that same momentum going into this year if she would have lost to South Carolina last year.
Yes, like how could you tell her the momentum shit didn't bring more light? That shit brought more light to LSU girls.
You heard? Oh, Willow, what all did you hear this whole off season in women's basketball going up into this year?
But that was from a Caitlin Clark perspective.
And what? Because you just
that was over shit like LSU girls are just out of control.
Okay, but Todd, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Todd. It was two narratives. And then both of those narratives are linked together. So it was the narrative of Caitlin Clark, it was the narrative of the LSU team and Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying?
But that didn't make her go play better now this year because of what happened.
Well, no, I think her losing to LSU did. Her losing to LSU last year in the finals did.
I mean, to me, you lose to South Carolina. Like, what's the big difference?
Well, because she didn't lose to South Carolina. She beat South Carolina. She beat the defending national champions. That's who she beat to go play LSU. So from that perspective, yes, that is her coming out party because all you kept hearing about was Caitlin Clark. And when you saw her live and to beat the defending national champions, that put her on a whole different pedestal.
Okay. What was Angela Reese come out party then?
Was when she beat LSU.
No, I said what was Angela Reese's come out party?
When she won a national championship.
So she didn't come out until she won that championship.
Yes.
So you saying you only come out after a victory?
That's when most people come up.
That's not true.
Okay, when do that?
No, most people come up when they have a dominant performance, whether it's in victory or defeat.
Coach, we can say what we want to say, but it kind of goes back to that Duncanville. Duncanville had a dominant performance in track. They still got second.
No, because now you talking about a team and we talking about an individual. We see when we talk about the dominant performance and coming out, we talking about an individual within the team. Now you
Okay,
trying to
but
make it
even
that's not the
in that Todd, is it dominating if you win or lose?
You can still dominate a game and lose.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Because you didn't do enough to win.
You can still dominate a game though.
Todd, prime example, Todd. We was playing, I was at Morgan State, we was playing Townsend.
Well, give me
Hold
some
on.
shit that I can relate to in like regular football.
This what I'm about to relate to you, Todd. We was playing Townsend. We held them to 75 yards of total offense. We had 5 turnovers and lost the game 10-0. We dominated them.
We
lost the game.
You keep saying we. I'm talking about like you can go back and watch Vince Young when they lost to when he was in high school. Nobody stopped Vince Young. I ain't talking about the team. I'm talking about the individual.
But it doesn't matter. Okay, but even in that, the person who was balling out the most was our defensive tackle. So what I'm saying was he can go out and have. Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this in the best way I know how. We was on the back of the bus. It was me, Frank Clark, and Jabril Peppers. We were sitting on the back of the bus. We was going to play Northwestern in Chicago. It was Brady Hoke last year. And we were sitting on the back of the bus. And I asked Frank, how many? I said, what's the most sacks you had in the game? He said 2. I said, okay. And then I said, did you? He was like, man, I dominated that game. I said, did you win or did you lose? He said, we lost. I said, so you didn't do enough. You didn't dominate the game. You just had a very good game. That same game, we went out to we played Northwestern. He didn't have a sack, but he played one of the best games he ever played in his life. And I'll never forget it. He had a play on the last play of the game. It was a 2-point conversion run. They pulled it. The quarterback tried to pull it and throw the ball. He hit the quarterback. The ball went incomplete. We was running on the field because it's the last play of the game. He ran and he jumped him and my shoe fell off. And he said, is that domination? And I said, you goddamn right. Okay, he didn't have the stats, but he changed the game.
Okay, well,
and he won. It doesn't. I don't care if you have the best game of your life and you lose.
I'm saying now you can be you can be the best player that's playing on the field and on the losing team.
That don't mean you dominated the game. That just means you had a good game.
Oh, you brought up Vince Young. Is Vince Young a legend if they don't beat USC? If he gets tackled at the 1 and they lose against USC, is he still the same legend?
No, you can't never say he would be the exact same, but he would still be like Vince Young that led Texas to the national championship game and came 1 inch short for winning the motherfucker. There's plenty of stories we see about motherfuckers coming up short.
Then they didn't do enough to win the game.
No, but that's not saying you're not the best player.
No, it's saying that at that moment, Coach.
The best player and the best team is 2 different things.
Coach, I hear what you're saying. That's not even debatable. We understand what the best player on that field is, what he look like, whether you win or lose. That's the best player.
And you can have a dominating performance and still lose.
Coach, if your best performance doesn't equate a victory, you just had a good game. That's all it is.
No, I don't agree with that from an individual standpoint. I don't agree. I don't agree with that, not from an individual standpoint.
I'm telling you, if she don't beat, we'll just bring this back around to what we were talking about. If she don't beat South Carolina, she's not as huge. I don't care what nobody.
I mean, y'all, you keep saying this. If she don't, if she don't, if she don't.
But that's when it
Like,
started.
come on.
That's when it started. And the only reason she blew up even more is because everybody turned on Angel Reese for taunting.
Hey, how many games did South Carolina lose last year?
I don't know how many they lose.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all.
Oh, I don't know, Coach. I can't answer that.
That's what I really was trying to get the answer to see, like, how many games did they lose last year? So we can make this that it wasn't Kayla Clark. Ain't probably one of the top.
They lost one game, and they lost one game, and that was to Kayla.
Okay. Now, when Cheryl Swoops was hooping, when you first heard about her?
In the playoffs, in the tournament.
In the same way, right?
Correct.
What against what team? Yeah, because it
I don't
wasn't
know.
a championship game. Like,
well, they won a national championship.
Huh?
They won a national championship.
Yes, she won the national championship, but it wasn't when she won the national championship that you knew about Cheryl Swoops. But you're from Texas.
Well, Todd, that's not necessarily true. I heard about Kayla. I heard about Cheryl Swoops doing a tournament.
And you heard about both of them doing the tournament. So it's not about just a game or the team they won. You find about them when you start watching the sport that you don't normally watch.
Correct. Yes.
Nobody celebrates the losers unless your name Kelly Clark.
Nah, you're so far off base with this. Like about the winning and losing part. I'm not saying that she won. But
what you're saying, Todd, listen. Was she the best player on the court? Yes. Did she have a good game? Yes. Did she lose? Yes.
Yes, she did.
My point was
all that is true. All I'm saying, Todd, at the end of the day, to me, if you dominated me, you beat me. If you didn't beat me, you didn't dominate me. You just had a good game. And that game wasn't good enough. That's a fact. That's not emotions. That's like a real deal. Like that's proven. Like how many points you score?
I think it's possible to dominate in a loss, but not have in a team aspect the supporting cast to finish it off.
Todd, that supporting cast got you there. That supporting cast beat the undefeated national championship team.
But I'm saying, but it always had to come. Like, if she don't have remarkable games, they don't win.
But that's the part. That's your role as the best player. Coach, let me tell you something. I remember, man, from the time I was a kid.
Role of a great player. Like, that's what I'm saying. Angela Reese don't carry that same type of offensive production burden on her back every game. Like, if Taylor Clark is not hitting shit from half court and doing the shit that she does consistently, I would just not have a chance.
Well, if Angel Reese is not getting rebounds and getting tip backs and playing defense and getting blocked shots, LSU is not the same.
I mean, all right, man.
You
know what?
Any great player, right? I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, like shit. I don't agree with y'all shit. Y'all
we can agree to disagree. I just feel like
because at the end of the day go in.
Hey, J man, trying to hear that shit. He ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Yeah.
He ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about, dog. For real.
All time. They're like saying LeBron won shit till he won a championship and motherfucker done scored 40,000 points and shit. But because you didn't start watching them till later on, they really wasn't that cold. Man, going on with that.
Yeah, but
nobody said that. Nobody said that.
You say that, but what's always the biggest argument when people arguing about the LeBron and Jordan? Jordan never lost in the final. LeBron.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. When you start talking about your favorite player, you always gonna slant the argument to the way that you want it to be. I'm not talking about that. I'm the Jordan fan till I die, and he always be my number one. But if you go career based, there's no way nobody's career ever in the NBA is better than LeBron James' career achievement. Nobody. But Michael Jordan, I'm still gonna tell you, Michael Jordan is the best player. He's my favorite player. But like what he done, I don't give a damn if he won 2 rings or no rings. That motherfucker still got the greatest career of anybody that's ever played basketball.
Oh, his thing, Todd, I still wear his shoes. So, you know what I mean? I've never owned a pair of LeBron James shoes. So I'm with you. Like, to me, I'm a LeBron James fan. I'm a Jordan fan. I'm not gonna ever take away from greatness. I enjoy it. I embrace it. The fact that we witnessing things that has never been done before by an amazing player such as LeBron is no different than Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Caitlin has did things that a lot of people ain't did, and we gonna love her for that.
And then what I'm saying, like LSU could possibly get to where they was if Angel Reese ain't playing. Without that girl, they can't shit. They probably couldn't beat goddamn Jackson State.
Well, Todd, I'm not gonna do Angel like that. I'm not gonna do Angel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she still is a generational type talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we can't, even because their game is not the same.
I don't think she's a generational type talent though.
Okay.
I think she's an aggressive. She played with a chip on her shoulder, and all that. I think Angel Reese, is she talented? Hell yes, she's talented, and she's a good basketball player. But her thing in life is gonna carry her more than being who she is gonna be in the WNBA. Is gonna be her look and the way she's marketed for sex appeal. That's what it's gonna come down to. Because everything you see presented about her is always dealing with sex appeal.
Is it?
Yes.
We just got the sex appeal. We just got the SI swimsuit.
Nah, I'm talking about like even go watch her when she go to the concert when how everybody like follow her with the little shit she had on. They barely covered her ass. I'm saying like she's marketing the sex appeal of the sport. So where you may pull in more people, you may get more black women with eyelashes and goddamn weave in their head watching basketball more because of Angel Reese.
But let me ask you this though, Todd. Is that her fault?
No, I'm not saying this. I don't think it's no fault in nothing.
So I guess if Caitlin Clark was a person that had that type of sex appeal, we would be doing the same thing about her as well, right?
No, if she played how she played in the basketball game and she had that appeal, no, that shit would be on a whole nother level. That shit
right.
Would be like
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You would never have seen this before in your life.
Correct.
With no women basketball.
Yes, I would definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Yeah. But you know what? At the end of the day, man, to me, watching these young ladies play basketball and the fact that we sitting here talking about them is truly amazing, man. And I'm excited. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily know what that will look like next year and moving into years moving forward. But I'm definitely a Juju fan. I definitely like Paige. At UConn, I think she's a dog. I like Gordoza at South Carolina, and Caitlin. I mean, what else can you say about her? That hasn't been said.
But and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, is women basketball so much better now, or is it just the Caitlin effect that brought more eyes to it?
Well, you always need a Michael Jordan. There's nothing wrong with having a Michael Jordan.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's always been great a cast of women basketball players going on in the NCAA.
Well, like, Go ahead, Todd. I'm sorry.
I say, like I'm finna say, this shit just didn't start now.
Yeah. Well, think about it like this, though, Todd. If you look at women's basketball and how they play, I think it's so much more of how much fun they're allowed to have based on their prospective coaches, right? So there were things at UConn that those great UConn teams with Rebecca Lobo and Diana Taurasi and all those, like Becky Hammond and all them, like they was in such a controlled system that they don't necessarily have the freedom that a Caitlin Clark has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't have the ability to express their emotions and be authentically who they are as an Angel Reese has. So
but
I
that's
think
my question. Okay, go.
but I think that's why the excitement of women's basketball is because we're starting to see women who can authentically be who they are.
But that's what I'm saying. Is the Caitlin Clark effect gonna ruin the game the same way Steph Curry has ruined basketball for boys? So that's what I'm saying. When you do see somebody that's able to play outside of the system and do stuff that everybody in the past has been told, no, don't do that. Is that the beginning of an evolution or is that the beginning of destruction?
Well, can we say the same thing about Jordan and what he's influenced?
No, because Jordan, the thing about Jordan was it was nothing that he did that still wasn't from a fundamental base, was very fundamental.
Shit, did you see a lot of them shots he used to take?
Yeah, but all of them were what? What kind of shots was he taking? He wasn't just jacking no shit up. Jordan shit with the turnaround game and shit like that. He wasn't.
Yeah, but I'm saying when he would draw the hole and he became a downhill athletic finisher.
I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying? He played the game where it was like you know what I'm saying? And
wasn't Dr. J before him?
Yeah.
But Dr. J he had the fundamental game.
We could say it was George Iceman.
George, that's my point.
But I'm saying Jordan did it with a different flair, which made Jordan.
Yeah, but my point is when you boil down to Jordan, all his shit came down to basic, pure, fundamental basketball.
But it still changed the game, though, Todd, because there are players that came after him. AI changed the game. You know, there were players that changed the game as they went along. Shaq changed the game. Your boy, like you're talking about Steph Curry. Steph Curry, yeah, he changed the game. Was it good for good or bad? I mean, shoot, Todd, the way these cats shooting this ball from deep down, man, it's
that shit a negative effect.
Yeah.
That shit a negative effect. Like Steph Curry, out of everybody that's ever played basketball, he's destroyed the base of basketball for not only his level, but going all the way down to little basketball in the youth league. Because that's how everybody do. That's why if you go by who's had the most influence on the game of basketball in the last 100 years, it's goddamn Steph Curry. But because he did shit that you didn't have to be talented or tall or could jump high to do. Everybody can go to the gym and throw the ball at the goal. The only thing with him is he can make the motherfucker.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So when you start talking about Jordan, Jordan was the coldest, most fundamentalist basketball player that was athletic that ever played the game. But his shit came down to basic turnaround, footwork shit. He was no different than Akeem Olajuwon and Tim Duncan, except he just had more athleticism and could jump. Right, wrong.
Who, Jordan?
Yeah.
Jordan had to develop that jump shot.
God damn, Steph Curry did too.
Well, what I'm saying is Jordan turnaround jumper became an evolution of his game. He developed that later in his career. Steph came in the game shooting threes.
Hold on. What you mean? Like, okay, Jordan came in 84. By 1990, he was doing that shit. By 89, he was doing that shit. Like, come on,
Right. But he developed that. Todd, is what I'm saying. Steph Curry came in the game already shooting threes like that.
No, he did not. You didn't know shit about Steph Curry the first 6 years he was in the damn league. Stop lying.
So you knew Steph Curry was shooting like that when he was at Davidson in the tournament.
Man, he wasn't shooting like that shit he was shooting right now.
Yeah, he was, Todd.
No,
yeah, he was.
Nah, he was shooting some shit, but he wasn't shooting like that shit now.
Yeah, he was, man.
Okay. So now we gonna base college career to the pro career.
Well, that's what he was doing. Like, that's what made him Steph.
No, he wasn't even Steph in the beginning. Remember, Mark Jackson was their goddamn coach.
When he was at in the NCAA tournament at Davidson.
No, we're in the pros, dude. Talking about.
But what I'm saying is, he was shooting like that in the pros.
Everything Steph Curry did and goddamn in college, Chris Jackson did in college too at LSU.
Okay,
I ain't talking about that shit. I'm talking about when he was in the pros. How many years did it take before you really knew who Steph Curry was in the pros?
That's because he was hurt. He was a lottery pick.
So he was hurt for 5 years?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Steph was shooting like that at Davidson in the tournament. It's when everybody talk eye on him.
I'm saying,
and then when he went to
shoot like that shit in the league?
His rookie year.
Okay. Now you finna, okay. Good boy, goddamn. Man, wasn't nobody talking about no fucking Steph Curry back his rookie year. Like, stop lying now. You making up shit.
All right, man.
like y'all don't sit here and say that motherfucker was talking about Steph Curry. His rookie year. like y'all serious?
How many rookies are you talking about doing their rookie year?
I mean, a lot. I can name quite a few.
Who?
Carmelo, LeBron.
Those are guys that already had the name going into it.
Those are
guys that you already knew.
You just told me Steph Curry had the name at Davidson, remember?
No, I'm saying when I first heard of Steph Curry, and like a lot of people on here will probably tell you, is they started watching Steph Curry at Davidson in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
We knew who Carmelo was coming out of high school. We knew who LeBron was coming out of high school. We didn't know who Steph Curry was.
You know I'm coming out of high school.
Well, because you knew those people coming out of high school, Ty. You didn't know who Steph Curry was.
You knew who
you didn't know who Addison Morrison was neither, but then that motherfucker didn't turn out to be shit.
Who was?
Adam Morrison.
Jordan drafted him.
Yeah, but Adam Morrison, you know who he was in college.
I know, so that's what I'm saying. So that don't necessarily translate to the league.
Oh, no, it don't translate. It don't translate. No, not at all. Not at all. No, sir.
I said I knew Christian Laettner in goddamn college. Like, what that mean?
But that's what I'm saying, Todd, is at the end of the day, Steph Curry was doing at Davidson what he's doing right now. Like, he was shooting like that then.
Yeah.
That's what he was.
You don't shoot like that once you get to the league. Like, that's shit he been doing since he was little.
Man, okay. Man, all that shit boiled down to him. He had a motherfucker that allowed him to do shit they tell other niggas they can't do.
Well, there you go, Coach. That's listen. If anything, you should take you should know all about that. You are allowed to do things that other people cannot do because you're Jason Todd and you're a 2-time state champion.
Yeah, you the Kelly.
You can move differently than anybody else.
What I'm saying is this. I feel what y'all saying. What I'm still saying is, as far as with Steph Curry, I don't think what he's done has helped the game of basketball. I think it's hurt it more than anything. For the overall development of the game.
I got you.
How you went to the NBA game, and really just watch how many times they be shooting that goddamn ball breaking all goddamn game.
All game, Coach. I'm with you. When you if you just go watch pickup basketball, you go watch AAU basketball. That's all you see. I agree that the fundamentals of the game. Now, I will say this: when you talk about the girls' game and the boys' game, them girls can shoot.
Yeah, but because the girl game is more fundamentally based because they're not as athletic as the boys.
Correct. They can shoot. They can definitely do that.
Because I'm saying that's the shit you practice on.
No, you're exactly right. I always said that. Yeah, you're right.
Anyway.
Yeah, man.
Y'all go get ready for the eclipse, man. Y'all don't be holding up.
Man, hey, man. I'm gonna tell you something about that damn eclipse. Y'all better stay away from this shit.
Ty, you know if you got the COVID shots, you're gonna turn into a werewolf tomorrow at 1:30.
All right, this what I'm saying. This what's gonna happen, y'all. You go out there and miss that shit. You know, the last time the goddamn thing was in Texas, that you can see it in Texas. You know what year that was, don't you?
2017, wasn't it?
Nah, in Texas, nah. That wasn't 2017 in Texas. In Texas, it was 1878. And just think what your great-grandpappy and great-great-great-grandpappy was back in 1878.
Damn.
What happened in 1878, Ty?
The last one that you could see from Texas was in 1878. So what I'm telling y'all is, go out there and look at that sun. Gonna come back in like 1878.
So
It's gonna be a corduroy. You're gonna be out there with goddamn corduroys on with bare feet and a goddamn hoe in your hand.
You have a straw in your mouth?
Huh?
You have a straw in your mouth?
Yep. Wait for Master to bring that watermelon to the goddamn to the porch.
hey, J-Mac, that's how we end it right there.
Watch this.
Next, football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hugs, put it in